Oh my god. Y'all, this game is so loud. Like, I I have my computer volume turned like all the way, I mean, my DS volume turned all the way down, and on the OBS I had to turn it all the way down too. Like, man, this game is so fucking, it wants to blast my eardrums off. But hey everybody, hope everyone's having a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening, depending where you are. Jesus, even with my volume for my computer is like half of what it usually is, and it's still like edging on being a little too loud for me still. Oh my god. So yeah, welcome. So for those of you who aren't aware, I did a charity stream in November, and this was one of the games that was requested of me by somebody who donated like the top 3. They got to request a game of me or stream. So we're gonna be playing this today. Here's some background about what I know about either Professor Layton or Phoenix Wright. So, Phoenix Wright, I know a little bit more about Phoenix Wright than Professor Layton. So, I have experienced the first game, and when I say experienced the first games, I mean I didn't play it, I watched somebody else play it, and I don't mean like the first trilogy, I mean the first game. So, I know, like, the really dramatic, like, Edgeworth case at the end of it, like, that was cool. I don't know anything else about, like, the rest of the trilogy, the sequel trilogy. I think it's, like, I think it's called something, but it's, like, the Apollo, it has Apollo in it. I think that's his name, Apollo. And then, I don't know the one that it's, like, his ancestor, and it's, like, in Britain or something. I don't know. So, anyway, that's what I know about Phoenix Wright. I only know about that. Did they kiss yet? Not yet. Check, there's only 73 works for Layton X Phoenix Wright on AO3. It's very disappointing, actually. I was expecting a little more considering they have a game. But yeah, Phoenix Wright, I have only played, not even played, I only experienced game 1 of the first trilogy, so that's why I know about that. What I know about Professor Layton is that Professor Layton's actually my dad's favorite game series. He loves puzzle games, like, that is his shit. And I'm not talking like puzzles like Void Stranger or anything. He likes genuine puzzle experiences. Like, he wants math, he wants complicated things to figure out. That's what he likes. So the only game series he plays regularly is Professor Layton. So, but I haven't played them myself. Because I don't have as big of a brain as my father, so, some of the puzzles in Professor Layton confused me, so I didn't play a lot of any of them. So that's all I know about, Professor Layton. So I don't know the lore, I don't know what's up with the kid. I know, like, I've seen pictures of the kid grown up, but I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's like a time skip or like time travel or whatever. I know he has a big hat, and that's it. So let's just say I don't know a lot that happens in either Phoenix Wright or Professor Layton. So I am really ready to see them smash, though. Joke's on you. War has specifically the use. Oh my god, Vel, we're gonna get married come spring. I'm so excited. What a roundabout way to go about it, eh? But anyway, I am very excited to see these old men kiss. Like, I don't even... Wait, I don't think Phoenix is old. I'm pretty sure Professor Layton is old though, in some capacity. But it's... I'm very sure that this is a romance game. Because, like, it screams enemies to lovers to me. So let's start a new game. Enter a name, okay. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I just realized that this probably does not count as Old Man Yaoi, so I am very sad right now. Ace Attorney is a romance game. Yes, it is! But I'm pretty sure that the guy that Phoenix bangs isn't in this one.
If anything happens to me, go and see this man. He should be able to help.
Okay. Not that I don't know if Edgeworth is in this one.
Lots of witches.
I mean, I hope so. I know Phoenix is in it. If anything should have been me. He does speak so fast. It's the classic, dubber trying to match the lips thing. Yeah, true. He's gonna die soon. What the fuck?
No, that's impossible.
I'm pretty sure that this kind of stuff wasn't. Oh, well, he's dead now. Pretty sure none of this shit was in a Phoenix Wright. Is this like a Layton thing where like statues move and there's fantasy elements? No! The guy!
Go without me. Quickly. Get going.
Oh no, he's dead. Oh, you definitely look like a Layton character.
Well, what do we have here?
You scream Layton style, sir. Okay. Prologue on a dark and stormy night. Okay.
What the blazes?
Whoa.
How on earth did a vehicle end up on top of that tree?
Whoa.
Blimey. This is going to be a tough nut to crack. There is one man I know who could get to the bottom of this.
It's Professor Layton, right? Yeah!
Witches, Professor?
That's right. People in the Middle Ages very much believed in their existence.
Yo, we did witches?
That is the reason why they had witch trials. Do you see?
Witch trials?
Witch trials?
Did witches really exist in those days?
Oh, the art style is I'm pretty sure she's more of a Phoenix Wright person.
Witch trials certainly existed, although nobody ever truly used magic.
Oh? Did he use
Witches were
puzzles?
Nothing more than superstition and legend.
They use puzzles, though. That's all I know about you, Layton. I just know you have puzzles in there. Okay. Yo, is this where Phoenix Wright is?
Wow! Look, it's
It is her!
Layton. Come on, Nick, take a look.
I know you're excited, Maya, but can a guy get a few last Z's in?
Okay, I
There's
don't think
no
Edgeworth
time
is
to
in
be
this one.
sleeping. You won't win in an English court of law with that attitude.
This trip is just an exchange visit courtesy of the Legal League of Attorneys. I won't be defending in court officially.
Aw, well that's no fun.
Maya.
You know you're always at your best when working under pressure, but who can say how things would go over here?
I wish you wouldn't talk like that. You only jinx the whole thing.
Witch! Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Why did they make this game, by the way? Like, genuinely, I don't know. I want to know what happened. Was it a Kingdom Hearts situation where, like, Nomura cornered a Disney exec or something?
The rain doesn't seem to want to stop. It's a bit unusual for this time of year, don't you think?
I agree, Luke. But I believe it is easing off a little now, so it should clear up soon.
I hope it does clear up soon, especially the lightning.
Afraid of lightning, I take it?
Of course not. I'm not a little kid, you know. It's just that I hate how it flashes suddenly and takes me by surprise.
Sorry, whatever this kid Luke, that's his name, Luke. Whenever he talks, I just think of Peppa Pig. He just sounds so much like him. Then let's wait a while for it to settle. Luke, I have just the thing to take. Is it a puzzle? Is it a puzzle? Take a look at the bookshelf. Bookshelf? What's on the bookshelf? You'll know when you find it. Do you recall our usual method of investigation? Puzzles. Of course I do. Oh, I expected as much. Just to be sure, let's have a refresher. Oh my god, we got puzzle. We use the magnifying glass for investigation. This will appear automatically. Slide the stylus along the touch screen to move the magnifying glass around. The secret is to slide the stylus as if drawing a line. While moving the magnifying glass will sometimes appear orange. When this happens, give the touchscreen a light tap. Doing so will investigate the point in question. Alright. In addition to important information, there's also puzzles and hint coins! This is what I know about you! Hint coins will become invaluable later on when tackling difficult puzzles. Okay, let's give it a try. I know how... Luke, we don't need to go over it again. Luke. You just repeated everything you said. Alright. Oh, this is a little weird. Alright. Your tea is extraordinarily fragrant, Professor. Oh, hint coin. I have 31 hint coins already. This game has no faith in me. I wouldn't call it comfortable, but it will suffice for a quick nap. Alright. Oh, hint coin. This spiky fossil looks somewhat cool. Oh, light. Yo, I'm gonna be so prepared when the puzzles get hard. Isn't this a picture book? Wow, I wouldn't have expected you to have a picture book, Professor. Wait a second, it's a puzzle! That's right, my boy. There's a puzzle hidden with that book. Thank God. I should have known. You even have puzzles hidden in your books. Alright then, Luke, let's see if you can solve this one. Alright. Let's solve a puzzle. Naturally, after all, I am your puzzle apprentice. Okay, what the fuck is this? Paths of Light. This picture is worth 20 out of 20 pictorats. Okay, a light witch and a dark witch are trying to fly back home to their castles. Each castle is colored to match each witch. Their way home is connected by colorful paths of light. Touching one of these paths will cause all that color to disappear. Help the witches find the right path to their respective castles by removing the unwanted paths. Okay. Touching a colorful path of light will move all the paths with that specific color. Remember, the light witch lives in the white castle and the dark witch lives in the black castle. The witches will travel on any colorful path they encounter as they fly up. Okay. It's a ladder puzzle. Okay, so... Let's see. We gotta keep two of them in mind, and so... So technically the white witch already goes to the white castle, but the dark witch... Yeah, so I think we can get rid of the orange ones. Yeah. Okay, so bop, 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 and bop, mm, mm, bop. Okay, so mm, mm. Okay, so mm, I need the purple ones still. I might have cleared the wrong one. Already off to a horrible start here. The hint is already flashing. It's just like, hey, you're thinking about this puzzle too long. Ner. Alright. Maybe... Mm, mm, mm. Maybe get rid of the blue? What happens if I get rid of blue? So, then I'll also have to get rid of green, I think. Get rid of green, though. Stop. Stop. Oh no, this is the first fucking puzzle already, and I'm already like, oh fuck, which one do I pick? Ah, man. Get rid of purple. Okay, so it looks like the White Witch can get to her castle. Or not. Okay. Well, now they're... Oh, thank God, I can... I can, like, reset them. I don't have to, like, restart the whole fucking thing. Alright, alright. Okay. Wait, it said that... Okay, so I'm just gonna click, see what happens. Okay, so it just does that for every time I click them. Never mind. They don't do shit. Okay, all right. I'm learning this. Okay. Okay, fine. What's the hint? Yeah, sure. I just got like 3 of them. Why not? Neither one of the 2 witches will have to use the rightmost path. Okay, that helps a little bit. That helps. So... oh, okay. I mean, it helps because I guess I can eliminate this as a potential thing. Maybe. Okay, so bop, bop. Not that. Purple. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, she can go there now, and then bop, 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 bop. Oh, visit. Yeah. Yeah! That's right, I'm smart.
See what you think of this. Professor, I did it!
Yay, I got 20 picker-rats. What the fuck does that mean? Outstanding! Both witches managed to cross the colorful paths and find their way home. Well done, Luke. That was a piece of cake. I still found harder puzzles than that. I'm pleased to hear that, Luke. It was a charming little puzzle, though, like straight out of a fairy tale. If only the witches in the Middle Ages were as jolly as the ones in this picture book. Yes, indeed. Well, it looks as if the rain's about to stop. I'm prepared to go home. Okay, Professor. Now, where did I put my umbrella? Did they just like, is this like Professor Layton's office where he just sits there and solves puzzles? Is that all he does? Like, what were they doing here in the first place? Professor, I think we have a visitor. At this late hour. Can't say I've been expecting anybody. Could it be a puzzle? I'll go and see who it is. Hello? Are you Mr. Herschel Layton? The art styles are definitely clashing right now. Yes, indeed I am. My dear young lady with the wildly different art style. How may I be of assistance? I have been asked to give you a letter. Please, could you read this? This letter is from Carmine. Carmine? Who's Carmine? He was a student of mine a number of years ago. Is he the one who just died? And if I recall correctly, he's now a detective. Oh no, his student died. Wow, a detective? About Carmine. He's dead. Hello, future murder suspect and or witness. Everyone place your bets now. We're probably not gonna learn this stream, but like, place your bets now. Is she the murderer or a suspect? Or just a suspect or a witness? Yes. Well, I'm sorry. It appears there may be a matter of some considerable importance within this letter. Let's read it right away, Professor. I mean,
Professor.
Oh, it's voiced. I mean, if we want to go by Phoenix Wright stand, we need to learn her name first. Because, like, Phoenix Wright has the names of, like somebody can walk in and their name is like, hey, my name is I Did It. Or I'm a killer, kind of thing. So, we aren't sure whose naming scheme she will have, but it will be very obvious what she is if it's Phoenix Wright standards.
It has been a long time. There is so much I would like to tell you, but at present I do not have the time.
Yeah, you can always tell where you stand with their pun names. Yes, yes you can. Man. I hope there's some funny little pun names that we can find.
My life is in danger. I am being chased by something terrifying, and I am not sure whether I can escape.
Well, his life was in danger. He's dead now.
It all started in a town called Labyrinthia. A mysterious town, one that you will not find on any map. I found myself there during the course of an investigation. While I was there, a series of unbelievable events occurred right before my eyes. I realized the town held a mysterious secret and decided to get to the bottom of it.
Which?
But before I could, they found me. I escaped from Labyrinthia with a young woman by the name of Espella. It was my belief that she held the key to solving the secret.
Oh, she's definitely a witch. Her name's Espella. That's a Phoenix Wright name if I've ever seen it.
It is Espella. As such, I am asking you to help her. Labyrinthia hides an ominous mystery. This is one puzzle that appears to be beyond my powers to solve.
Did you say puzzle?
I apologize for imposing on you in this way.
Did you say puzzle? Sir, there's a puzzle.
Your faithful student, Carmine Accidenti.
Wait, Carmine Accident. I know it's Italian. So it's like accidenti, but it's like accidental what? Giovanni saying yeah. Letter from Carmine added to items, and Phoenix Wright just there like, oh, was that a puzzle? Oh, I mean Layton's like salivating right now, just like, is that a nice puzzle right there? Well, I never. Professor, Am I right in assuming that you are the Espella to whom Carmine is referring? Yes. Yes, I am. Tell me, what on earth happened? I'm afraid. I'm not entirely sure. It seemed as if we were being chased relentlessly. They caught up with us, and we were attacked. As a result, Carmine was in... He's dead! I see. Sorry to hear that. He bravely did his best to ensure that I escaped safely. I beg you, please help him. Please help that brave man. You mustn't worry about him, Espella. Knowing Carmine as I do, I'm sure he'll be alright. But ever since I've known him, he's always been in some difficult situation or another. He's never failed to win, though. More importantly, at the moment, I'm frankly more concerned with your safety, Espella. You're concerned? About me? Oh, she's a witch. According to this letter, the one they're after is you. Are you certain that you're alright? You weren't injured at all. Me? No, I'm fine, really. I think you better take a rest, even just for a little while. Your clothes are all wet, too. I'll go and find you a dry towel. Thank you. You're really too kind. No trouble at all. As soon as you're more comfortable, you can sit down and talk about the puzzle. Professor, if what was written in that letter is true, there's a puzzle on the loose. Yes, indeed. It means this young lady is in real danger. And it also means that her pursuers might even come to this office in search of her. I'll go and lock the door. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. At any rate, we need to talk to Espella and find out what this is really all about. Mystery. Join Professor Layton to revisit some of the story's major mysteries. Such a mystery to view it. Okay. Strange girl. A strangely dressed young girl suddenly appeared asking Professor Layton for help. It seemed she was being pursued by someone or something. Espella appeared at my study full of fear. I do not know who she is or where she has come from. I wish to help her. Okay. Alright, Layton. Okay. Should I offer some tea? Oh, I need to boil some water first. Gotta boil the water. The scent of tea has a relaxing effect on people, after all. Oh, there's like more they could like look at. They could breathe there on the couch. You do seem real tired, Mrs. Spell. Let's rest here for a while. Okay, that's cute. That there's like multiple things you can learn. It's really cool. Wonder if Espella would like it. Now she's interested in fossils. As far as I can tell, no one has followed Espella here. The weather's awful today. I hope it'll discourage her pursuers. Okay, hi. I'm sorry to put you both to all this trouble. Please, think nothing of it. Although, if it's alright with you, I'd like to hear a little more about what happened. I won't be able to protect you without a clear understanding of the circumstances and the puzzles. Protect me? It is my belief that you're in quite considerable danger. And it is the duty of every gentleman to help a lady in trouble. Oh, he's a gentleman! Oh, okay! I sincerely thank you. Now, it would certainly appear that you are being pursued. However, Carmine's letter referred to your pursuers as they. Could you tell me who they might be? They are witches. Aren't you a witch, Espella? That's Phoenix Wright rules, right? Espella, there's spell in your name. Did you say witches? Yeah, witches. And they are truly terrifying. Carmine did his best to protect me from them. But in the end, he was unable to escape. They caught up with us. If they realize I'm here, then you two may also end up in danger. Perhaps it would have been better if I hadn't come here. Espella. You mustn't worry yourself. Everything's going to be okay. Really? You have my word. We'll be on our guard. That's right. Nothing to worry about. This place is tightly locked up with puzzles. Thank you, both. Espella, I'd like to inquire a little more, if I may. Yes, of course. The town you came from is called Labyrinthia, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Espella, what's the matter? Well, we are in Labyrinthia now, aren't we? Huh? No, we're in London, in England. London? England? I'm sorry, but I don't understand. What? No way! You mean to say you've never heard of England? Well, it's just that I've never come across a place by the name in Labyrinthia. Espella? Are you sure you're feeling alright? No, Luke, I believe Espella really doesn't know. Espella, about this town of Labyrinthia. I'm afraid we've never heard of it either. By seeing Layton looking the way he does talking to an anime, it's true. Like all the Layton designed characters stick out like a sore thumb next to like the anime characters. If I may ask, where exactly is Labyrinthia? It's, I bet the Professor Layton X Phoenix Wright fan art goes wild. It's what?
Anything you could want to know about Labyrinthia can be found in this book.
Anything.
It's an amazing design. I've never seen a book quite like it.
Espella, would you mind if we had a closer look?
Of course.
Is there a puzzle in it? Professor, please. We need the puzzles. Oh.
Huh? I must be seeing things. It was as if the words were moving on the
There's a
page.
puzzle in everything. You're pedantic enough. I have a feeling that that's the kind of person Professor Layton is. He sees it puzzles and everything.
No, Luke. It looked the same to me, too.
Listen, I don't know, like, I don't know the Professor Layton lore. I don't know what he does. But I'm just assuming that the office here is just for him to solve puzzles all day. Like, I don't know how he makes a living aside from just doing puzzles.
Look, there's a picture of the town in here. So this is Labyrinthia, is it?
Yes, that's Labyrinthia.
Oh, how intriguing. The buildings all look real old, don't they, Professor? Indeed, Luke. I don't recall ever having seen this town before. This is my hometown. Then this must also be where the witches pursuing you are from, is that right? That's right. Espella, what exactly is this book? It seems somewhat valuable. This book is the Historia Labyrinthia. As I said just a moment ago, everything about Labyrinthia is written in this book. Everything. The entire story. Capitalized. Labyrinthia's story? If it contains absolutely everything, then it must also include something about witches. Yes, it does. All about the witches, the events in the town, and the people living there. Everything that has happened in this town is written in this book. And not only that, but also everything that is going to happen. Eh? What did you just say? Well, I mean, that's handy. It'll tell us the solutions to the puzzles, I think. Okay. Labyrinthia's secret. The town of Labyrinthia, portrayed within the book entitled Historia Labyrinthia, is an old town the likes of which the professor and Luke have never seen. Espella claims to be from this town. Apparently, everything that takes place in Labyrinthia is written in the book. Espella referred it to as Labyrinthia's story. Thingy.
Professor, this certainly is very strange. First that letter from Carmina, and now this book. If you ask me, Espella doesn't seem to be lying. But witches chasing after people, it's all a little hard to believe.
I mean, yeah, I agree, Peppa Pig.
It's certainly hard to believe, but I do find it
God,
fascinating.
she's so anime behind them.
Oh, poor thing. Do you want to come in from the rain? Don't open it!
Uh-oh. Oh no, it's an evil bird. Oh no. Uh-oh. Luke, why would you open a window for the bird? Well. Uh-oh. Oh, she's dead. Oh no. Oh no. Luke, you just killed her. Luke, Luke, you absolute fool. This is why we don't like Peppa Pig.
Wait!
Oh, see, Luke, now the window's open forever. Congratulations.
That Luke
Now the window, now all the birds
was
can
a
get in.
witch.
Congrats. Oh my god, hi Okanuth, hi, how are you doing? Hope everything has gone.
Professor, a spell has been...
Yes, that was careless of us. But to think they might enter by such means.
Oh, Layton, you're being so kind to that child. It's... Yes, that was careless of you, child. That was a puzzle you couldn't solve.
And after I'd promised to protect her.
Hopefully get to an opportunity to puzzle to win her soul back from the devil. Yeah.
Do you think that was one of those witches that Espella was talking about?
Yeah, the boss... I'm assuming the boss fight equivalent in this game is just solving a really, really hard puzzle. Like faster than the demon.
I can't say for sure, but it certainly looked that way.
Then what we just saw, was that magic?
I don't know. But something bizarre did indeed take place before our very eyes.
Uh-huh.
Luke, I'm going to go and search for Espella. While I'm gone, I'd like you to...
Professor, I'm going too! Even if you disagree, I'm coming along. After all, I am your apprentice.
Layton's just like, what, you fucking bitch. You just ruined everything. You want to come again?
Okay, Luke, then let's go.
Right, I've already put the important things into the trunk. Thank you, Luke. We'll make sure to keep a record of all the important mysteries we encounter, as well as all the progress we make in our investigations. These will be kept in the trunk. Open the trunk at any time for touching the menu at the bottom left corner. Look back on progress made so far. You may wish to look at the story. Or alternatively, in mysteries. What happens when we take over Phoenix Wright? Is the UI gonna completely change? That'd actually be pretty cool. Because right now, this seems very Layton coded. Witches in London. The witch broke into Professor Layton's study, snatched up Espella and escaped into the night. This mysterious power she wields truly be witchcraft. They certainly did not anticipate Espella being snatched away right before our very eyes. We must do something about this. You found a trunk. Let's add it to the court record. Now, I believe you're all set to go. They seem to be headed towards the Thames. Let's follow them and rescue Espella. Right you are, Professor. You blew it, Luke. Jeez. We've lost them, Professor. They got away. Yes, it would appear so. However, we can be quite certain that they came this way. There may be someone who saw the witch carrying Espella. Right, let's start asking people. Hey, look over there! Isn't that... Whoa, it's you! I don't know who you are. Oh, you were in the opening. This one's got me stumped. I agree, sir. A total mystery. Constable Barton, I don't want agreements. I want answers. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Inspector, Chelmy and Constable Barton? I wonder what they're doing here. They appear to be having a heated discussion about something. Perhaps it may even have something to do with the witch we're pursuing. Let's see what they have to say, Luke. Good thinking, Professor. Yes, I know these people so well. Ooh. Pink coin. Yay. The River Thames and Tower Bridge. Nothing seems amiss. In different circumstances, I might say it's a magnificent sight. Tower Bridge was designed to match the Tower of London. We're learning now. Okay, hint coin. Yeah, give me those fucking hint coins. I'm gonna need them later. What a lovely square. The police officers took a look out of place here, though. This is a popular spot with an unobstructed view of the River Thames and Tower Bridge. There's no trace of that evil thing or a miss a spell around the square. Jesus Christ. Hey, you there! This area is off limits. Only Scotland Yard personnel allowed here. Hang on. Oh, it's you, Layton. What are you doing? I'm assuming I'm like trying to learn my lore. I'm assuming that Professor Layton is Scotland Yard's official puzzle master. So he's just allowed to walk around. It's been a while from Inspector Shelby. Has there been some kind of incident? Well, more of an accident than an incident. Over there, a motor vehicle has been heavily damaged. A heavily damaged vehicle, you say? That sounds rather serious. But I doubt that a Scotland Yard inspector would be involved in something as mundane as a simple traffic accident. Is there perhaps something unusual about this particular accident? Something puzzling, maybe? As always, you're quick to pick up on the finer points. I should say there's something unusual. In fact, I've never seen nor heard of an accident as unusual as this one. Barton, would you leave the talking to me? Yes, sir. Of course, sir. An unusual accident. Unusual in what way, precisely? Don't go concerning yourself with it. It's the job of the police to solve this case. You never know, Inspector. I may just be able to help you solve this puzzle. What are you saying? Even I don't have all the facts yet. Clues just aren't that easy to come by, you know. Yes, we've got nothing so far. In fact, I'm sure we could use a helping hand. Oi, Barton! I thought I told you I'll do all this talking. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Just a moment. I got it. Hey, Layton. What is it, Inspector? Well, that is to say, if you're so keen on getting involved, why not go and take a look for yourself and solve this puzzle for us? That was a sudden change of heart. It was, Luke, but a welcome one, wouldn't you say? Very well, Inspector. I will take a look. The vehicle is just up ahead there, is it? Yes, it is. It is in the park just over there, if you know what I mean. Thames is a bit of an isekai reading from it's close to Thames. Oh, okay. I don't know how to print. I don't know these funky ass London words. I'm American. The park is fairly big, so it's quite easy to lose your way. I suppose I'll have to explain, but listen up. I'm only saying this once. When you want to go somewhere else, touch the move icon in the bottom right corner. Touches the change from the investigation mode to movement mode. The place you can move to are the places indicated by red mark. Okay, yeah. Alright. Look at the map and go touch our desired location. That's right, isn't it, Inspector? That's right, so now you know what to do. Why don't we go and take a look? Don't forget, if you find anything, be sure to come and let me know. Okay, Professor, I think the unusual accident they were talking about. Indeed. It could very well have something to do with our own investigation. Let's go and take a look at the scene of the accident, Luke. We may find some clues and puzzles. Right you are, Professor. Okay. When I hear back from them, I may just be able to make something of this case. With the backlog of cases I've got piled up, I'll have to take help where I can get it. Oh, is this where Phoenix Wright comes into play? Because there's so many cases that are just backlogged, so like Phoenix is like doing London's dirty work. Okay. Yeah. There's no hidden puzzles here. I'm so disappointed. Okay, where's the dead body? Professor, look over there! There's a car up in a tree! This certainly is out of the ordinary. I've never seen anything quite like it. Like Constable Barton said, it seems extremely unusual. I mean, how on earth could something like this happen? We'll need to investigate this closely. Let's take a closer look at the car. Okay. Yes. Give me the hint tokens. Yes! Give me the hint tokens. The heavy rain has made the ground very slippery. The tire marks end halfway towards the tree. How'd the car end up on it? Regretfully, there are no footprints or other marks that could have helped us work this out. Onlookers have started gathering at the scene. A car lodged in a tree is a curious sight. You cannot blame them. Yeah, that doesn't happen every day. Yeah, pig coin. The more I see it, the stranger this looks. It's as if the car just flew up there. It's certainly taken some damage. You don't think, could witches have done this? Hit coin get, yeah! It's certainly possible. It would appear the accident occurred only moments ago. Can I use my hint coins when I'm playing as Phoenix Wright? This is very important to me. Wait, what's that mark on the car? Excuse me, gentlemen. Yes, you too. Would you just stop right there? I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave. This is the scene of an accident, and we haven't finished investigating it yet. As you can no doubt see, it's all rather mysterious. We don't yet know the exact cause of this here mishap. Not a safe place for spectators, I'm afraid. I'll have to ask you both to move along. We're not spectators. Please, are we gonna get a job? Or are we gonna, like, learn his job? We've been given permission from Inspector Chelmy. From the inspector, you say? Can you please say what you are, Layton? I don't know what you do. I don't know, like, what your job is other than solving puzzles. So you're here officially then, are you? What capacity, may I ask? Well, not officially as such. His name's Herschel Layton. Oh, he's an archaeologist. What does he do all day? It just continues like, what was he doing in the office? Yeah, he's Indiana Jones. Yeah. Like, doesn't really have the riz of Indiana Jones, but he's an Indiana Jones. You're pulling my leg. You mean to tell me that you're the famous Professor Layton? What? Now that you mention it, you certainly do resemble the good professor. I think he has a very distinctive hat. Of course he does. He is the professor. So, Constable, if you don't mind, may we investigate a little closer? I've been put in charge here, so I can't afford to be wrong about this. For all is he gonna give us a puzzle? For all I know, you might just be impersonating Professor Layton. What? Oh, come on. If you're the real Professor Layton, then I'm sure you'll have no trouble solving this little puzzle that I just happened to have here. Yeah! Sounds interesting. Let me see who you have. Alright, take a look at this. Thank God we got some puzzles. This puzzle's worth 25 pick-a-rats. The local police force is assisting a museum to increase its security. The guards' torches allow them to spot anything up to 3 squares away. Do your best to not be seen and sneakily make your way out of the room. Alright, this is really puzzled. It's just a stealth mission. Okay. Each time you move one space so too will your opponents. I'm back in the fucking Void Stranger building again. Okay, don't stand in front of their line of sight or they will see you. If they do see you, you'll be moved back to the previous space. Okay. Okay. Alright. Back in the fucking building again. Jesus. No! Uh-huh. No! This is so funny. There we go.
Let's see if I've proven myself.
There we go, we
joy
did it.
of solving puzzles.
He loves solving puzzles. That's his character trait. Alright. Well done, you managed to stay hidden in the darkness and make it out. That's it! You solved it! Judging by the way you solved that puzzle, there's no doubt you must be the one and only Professor Layton. Of course, from the very start I had a fairly good idea that it was you, Professor. From the very start you seem to have your doubts, Constable. Well, anyway, feel free to investigate as you wish, but there is one last thing. Yes? Later, when you got a free moment, would you mind signing my helmet? Are you sure that's allowed? Come on, Luke. Layton did not say yes or no, he was just like... Anyway, come on, Luke. Take a look around before the constable changes his mind. Yo, he's fucking brutal. Tell me, Luke, did you notice anything strange when you looked at the car? Anything strange? Well, to be honest, the entire accident is pretty unusual. Well, yes, but if we're to suppose this accident occurred naturally, then there is one particular mark that should not be there. A mark that shouldn't be there? Ah! Professor, the handprint! There's a handprint on the bonnet! Well spotted, Luke. But a handprint of that size is too big to be left by any normal person. Indeed, it would almost appear to have been left by the hand of a giant. That's a bit far-fetched. Luke, we're fucking hunting a witch. You shut up. Luke, let's look around. Like, the more I'm seeing at Professor Layton, the more I think, more passive-aggressive I think he is. Like, whenever he has a long ellipses, I bet he's just thinking, like, this fucking guy. Isn't there anything in the park that grabs your attention? Professor, from here I can't see anything stranger than that car. In situations like this, we need to zoom in, Luke. Zoom in? Okay. Zoom in. Yeah, it's when the magnifying glass turns blue. Okay. It's the same as before, except the color is different. Okay. I know this, Layton. Layton, I'm sorry. I wanted to see if you had anything else to say about it. Hello, Professor. Have you found any clues? Hey, this statue's hand. It's about the same size as the handprint on the car. Do you think the car hit that hand when it crashed? That is a possibility, of course. However, the handprints on the car is a right handprint, Luke. Right hand. But the statue is holding a spear in its right hand, which means that couldn't be where the handprint came from. Quite right, my boy. And it would certainly appear that this is more than a simple traffic accident. I wonder what could have happened if the handprint was made by the statue. Really, the statue couldn't have moved. Again, Layton just like, are you fucking serious? Luke, statues don't fucking move. I'm positive there's some kind of secret behind this, and whatever it may be. We can't be certain this relates to the witch that took Spella. Think so too, Professor. How else could this kind of accident have occurred? If we investigate more closely, perhaps we'll find some clues. No, Luke. First, we should head back to see the inspector. Really? But all he seems to say is how unusual it seems. Well, yeah. However, there's one more suspect about which I'd like to ask him. Oh? What's that? Not what, my boy, but rather, who? Who was in the car when it crashed? Ah. I see. No hidden puzzles. SMH my head. So what do you think? It's no simple accident, is it? I'll bet this one's even surprised the great Professor Layton, hasn't it? Without a doubt, this is no ordinary accident. May you ask how the driver was? He wasn't seriously hurt. He's a real jammy dodger, that one. In fact, we're about to take him into custody for questioning. Strictly private, I'm afraid. Inspector Chelmy, there's something I would like to know. What's that, then? The driver's name. Was it, by any chance, Carmine Accidenti? Eh? How the devil? Where did you get that information? Oh, well, you could just say a little bird told me. He's something of an unlucky yet lucky type, always getting himself into trouble only to be miraculously escape unharmed. An acquaintance of yours, is he? He attended my lectures a few years back. An outstanding student. Is that so? Well, perhaps he should have lectured him on how to stay out of trouble. We've had our eye on him for some time. He's a bit of a maverick, that detective. Always sniffing out dangerous situations and poking his nose into trouble. Unlucky isn't the half of it. I tell you, I wasn't surprised to find him involved in this ruckus. You fucking serious right now? You're insulting my student right now? He almost died, you know. Professor, that means this must be the incident in which Carmine was attacked. Yes, it would seem so. What's this? Know something I don't, do ya? No, nothing at all, Inspector. I was hoping you might just come up with something I could use. Never mind. Now I've got that detective. I may be able to wring something from him. I'd really like to know how much of an accident occurred. Inspector, just one question. Is there any evidence to suggest that Carmine was not alone in the car? What's that? Someone else in the car? No, there's nothing to suggest that. That's so. Well, was there anything else unusual about the accident that you haven't mentioned? Anything else unusual? No, not as far as I'm aware. Wait a minute. We did see those strange people in Halloween costumes. Huh? Oi, Barton! Like I said before, I'll do the talking. Yes, Inspector. Sorry, Inspector. These people in Halloween costumes. Can you tell me anything about them? They're certainly persistent, Layton. To be honest with you, I don't think they had anything to do with it. We saw a group of them loitering around Tower Bridge. I decided to question them. When I took my eyes off them for a second, they just disappeared. I wonder what in the blazes they were up to, wandering around dressed like that. When precisely was this? Just a moment ago. About the same time you went to the park. Halloween costumes? Professor, could it be? I see what you mean. It seems we may have a lead. Thank you for your help, Inspector. He just seems like a detective. I'm wondering why they made Professor Layton an archaeologist. Because it's not like he's not raiding tombs or anything like Indiana Jones or anything. He's solving puzzles like a detective. The lore of Layton is kind of confusing me right now. Now hold on. Just what's this all about? Well, we seem to have come to the right place, all right. Yes, it would appear that witches attacked Spella and Carmine in the park, before coming after Spella and abducting her from my office. Following that, they must have made their way from there to Tower Bridge. We may still catch up with them if we hurry. Let's go. Okay. Tower Bridge time. The professor's former student, who gave Espella a letter to the professor, was involved in a car crash where they were being pursued by witches. What was he investigating in Labyrintha? The news of Carmine's accident came as a shock, but at least he survived. I would have liked to discuss things with him. Okay. There's three hit coins here. There's no one here. This is puzzling. I normally expect to see more people here at this time. It must be bad weather. Guess no one wants to go out in this. That could be it. Though I'm sensing something of a peculiar presence in the air. Eh? Professor, don't talk like that. Whoa! That made me jump. Luke, over there. Oh! 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 Yikes! What was that? I bet it was one of them. Professor, let's follow it. Just a moment, Luke. There's something we should review before we go running off. The method of entering a building is a little different to that. Oh my god. Yes, yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll see if there's any hint coins around here. Luke, we must follow the shadow that vanishes further under the bridge. Yeah, but where's the hint coins, Professor? Professor, there's hint coins. There we go. There's two more here, Professor. We can't ignore them. There's one more, Professor. Let's chase after the shadow and Tower Bridge, Professor. Yes, I know, Luke, but we gotta find the hint coin. There's more hint coins here. Here we go. Alright, we can go. Let's go. We gotta get the hint coins, Professor. What the? The thing just disappeared into thin air. Well, I certainly don't feel that same presence I did just a moment ago. Hey, Professor, what's that? Wait, isn't that... Professor, it's Espella's cloak. Yes, it certainly looks like the cloak she was wearing. Espella, where could she have gone? Luke, take a look at that. On the wall there, just next to the coat. Luke. Huh? Hey, there's some kind of mysterious pattern engraved there. Indeed, I believe this may demand closer investigation. Okay. What is there? Hint coins around here? Nothing strikes me as suspicious at the other end of the tunnel. Okay. The symbol's only on this side of the tunnel. We ought to make haste. I feel a puzzle. I feel a puzzle is waiting to be solved in this part of the tunnel. God. No, hint coin. He is so into that's his like thing. It's his thing. Okay, nothing. The ceiling is made of bricks too. There's nothing odd about it. The echo in here makes it seem like there's something behind us. The symbol on the wall looks very odd. Like, Layton is just shaking right now. He's just like, Luke, there's a fucking puzzle. We gotta get to it. Luke, the puzzle. It calls for me like a siren song. Mrs. Spell is cloaked. She has certainly passed this way. Professor, let's examine the pattern on the wall. Come on, rule of threes. There's gotta be another hint point around here somewhere. If there isn't, gonna be so mad. Oh. There we go, rule of threes. What do you think this pattern is all about? Well, can't say it's a pattern I've ever seen before. I wonder what a mark like this could be doing here. Wait a sec. That figure disappeared right around here, didn't it? That's right. Not to mention, Espel's cloak is lying right there in front of this wall. Without a doubt, there must be some kind of clue or puzzle here as to Espel's whereabouts. Let's check it out. Wait, can you hear something? Professor? The wall's moving. Oh god, a puzzle. Walled in. This puzzle's worth 40 pictorats. Sun shifting a dislodged number of bricks from the wall. Drag the... You mean bricks just fell out? Oh, just a second. Just a second. I gotta get something real quick. Alright, I'm back. Alright. So like bricks are just falling from the fucking... What is the infrastructure like in the UK? Like, what's going on here? Okay, alright. Touch the touchscreen and slide the stylus to move the hand on the upper screen. The hand can move backwards, downwards, left, and right. Okay. Okay. Alright. Cool. Anyway. Okay. Okay. Pretty sure that's correct. What? Huh? It just like goes in automatically. I don't know what that's about. What? Oh, okay. This is like a little confusing, to be honest. Like, it's not a normal... Because, you know, normally when you do these kind of puzzles, like, I don't know why it's like automatically being like, oh, it goes here. It's like not giving me a chance to be like, oh, I want to put it directly here. Yeah, look at this shit. It's so... That's really finicky. It's just telling it wrong, isn't it? No, here's the thing, like, as soon as it, like, goes over, like, a block that it can go over, it, like, I can't just, like, be... It's hard to explain without, like, you actually controlling the game. But it's, like... So let's just say I want to slide this block that I have right here, like, over to, like, the right or something without trying to slot it in. It won't let me do that. It'll just automatically try and slot it in. So, like, I can't just slide it over here. I got to drag it individually every single time. There we go. So it's, like, a little bit annoying. And also I have to move it one at a time. So it's not like a... you know, the DS is usually pretty intuitive with the touchscreen controls. But this is, like, not really intuitive, to be honest. See, like, I have to, like, make every little, like, swipe thing on right there. Okay. Okay. We got it, though. It was just very hard for me to understand, like, what I was supposed to be doing. There we go.
Let's see if I've proven myself.
You did it, Layton. You
should
solved
expect
London's
no less from a
infrastructure.
gentleman.
Excellent. A powerful tremor begins to resonate from the wall.
Look, Professor! The wall!
There are so many animated cutscenes in this one.
Huh. What's this now?
It had $1 billion budget. Luke, you fucking...
Ouch, ouch, ouch!
You ruined it.
Luke! Are you all right, Luke?
Yes.
Huh? Huh? What is this place?
What's a place like this doing behind the wall?
It appears to have been here for some time.
I wonder who could have made this place and why. It's so dark. I can barely see. Espella! Professor, we've got to search for Espella.
Indeed, she could be here somewhere. Although...
So, could that witch?
Precisely. We should proceed with caution.
Okay.
So where's Layton? No, Layton's right here. Where's Wright in all this? Where's Mr. Phoenix Wright? Something's wrapped in a piece of cloth. What can it be? It's difficult to say what it is in this darkness. Kingdom Hearts. This room gives me the creeps. Even the air feels strangely colder here. Yeah, where is Phoenix? We saw a little taste of him at the beginning, and then, like, it's all been Layton from here. Where's that last hint coin? There's always 3. Oh, there's a dead person here. But I need to find that hint coin first. Looks like a fairly comprehensive set of tools. Let's look at the tools and not the dead body. Professor, why would someone leave this stuff here? Alright, well, I need to know where the last hint coin is before I investigate that dead body. It's pitch black here. Wish we had brought a torch. Is that an outline of a passage over there? How long is this tunnel? Can't even see the end. Okay, where... Okay, person... Oh. There we go. Now we can see the dead body. Ah, Professor over there! What's this? Quickly, let's get her on her feet. Wait. We're helping somebody who's, like, obviously been... kidnapped and tied up here, and we're just like, oh, a puzzle. Oh, thank God, a puzzle. Okay. Espella. Oh, it's Espella. Oh, I didn't recognize her without her cloak. Has been tightly tied behind her back. Quickly untie her. Which rope, A or B, will not result in a knot when both ends of the rope are pulled at the same time. Okay. Select the letter by touching one of the letter icons on the touchscreen. Touch the letter icon one more time to submit your answer. Okay, so I need to untie the knot. I don't really get it. Oh, I like the little rats up there. Like, look at those rats just, like, looking at each other and looking at Espella. That's cute. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I need the... Which way can I pull the ends and it doesn't tighten them or whatever? Oh, okay, that's cute. That's cute. Okay. So if it's tied... I feel like it's tied like this, maybe? I'm gonna go with B. It's a two... You pick one.
I've already seen the answer.
Yo, I guessed right. I didn't think anything.
Expect no less from a gentleman.
You did it! Dispel this. Oh, that art's so cute! Yo, the art direction of, like, these little things, it's really, really cute. Dispel is free. Just what exactly occurred here? Spella, are you alright? Mr. Layton, it's really you. Mr. Layton, you really did come and rescue me. Of course, as I've said, it's the duty of every gentleman to save a lady in trouble. Oh, so, more lore for Mr. Professor Layton. One, he's an archaeologist. Two, I'm getting a very passive-aggressive vibe from him sometimes. Three, he's a gentleman. So he's a gentleman archaeologist puzzle solver with some passive-aggressive energy. Thank you, Mr. Layton. It's my duty too as an apprentice gentleman. Wait, Luke, you're not an apprentice archaeologist? You're an apprentice gentleman? Who solves puzzles? I don't get this kid. I don't sense any immediate danger, but be sure to stay on your guard, Luke. Right, now let's hurry up and leave this place. There's no escaping them. Eh? Carmine tried many times to lead me away from the witches, but, as you have seen, we are unable to escape them for long. Uh-oh. What should we do, Professor? Oh no! No, the witch!
Oh no!
That figure from before.
Professor, I can hear something. It's coming from the end of the corridor.
Just as I thought. Mr. Layton, if we stay here, they'll find us.
This is bad, Professor. They're getting closer and closer.
Please, at least, save yourselves.
Oh, he's thinking. He's
Don't
cooking.
worry, there may be a way out of this. I have an idea.
I must
Please
call
leave
my
this to me.
boyfriend, Phoenix Wright. We haven't met yet. We just met on we met on Grinder. But he's gonna come and save us.
All right.
There's not much time, so listen carefully.
Professor, they're nearly here! And there are lots of them! Okay, we should be all set. Let's get going, Luke. Oh Oh no!
Hand over the girl!
Damn. Oh my god. Fucking Luke.
Mr. Layton.
Well, she got out.
So you enjoy playing silly little tricks?
Yes. I mean, he loves solving silly little tricks too.
Well, it seems you underestimated us.
You didn't think we'd just give ourselves up, did you?
So tell me, just who are you witches?
A little hee hee, a little ha ha.
And why are you so determined to capture Espella?
Fools. It's yourselves you should be more concerned about. Do you have any idea of what it means to involve yourself with that girl? It would seem not.
What do you mean?
The pair of you have unknowingly walked right into the middle of the story.
Oh. Okay.
The middle of the story?
You will soon see what I mean. With your very own eyes.
Okay.
Professor! She just disappeared!
I wonder what she could have meant by that.
I don't know, but I have a bad feeling about all of this. Do you think she's just trying to scare us because she lost?
At any rate, we should try to reach Espella. I know where that ship was heading. Let's head to the port and meet Espella when she arrives.
Right, and then we can give her back this book. Huh? Professor! The book! It's...
Oh, it's got a personality. Oh, they're in it now. Oh.
Isn't this us,
It's
Professor?
nerd.
Surely not.
No, they're being isekai'd into the book, I think. Yo, they're being isekai. It's Fushigi Yugi all over again. They got Fushigi Yugi'd. They were in the book. Professor Layton X Phoenix Wright is my favorite isekai. To be continued. Oh, we're gonna go meet Phoenix right now. Don't burn the book. He just wants to solve puzzles. It'll kill him. Oh? What the fuck's going on here? Hello? What the fuck? What the fuck's going on?
Who's there? Is somebody there? Oh, it's probably nothing, but...
Somebody getting murdered. Oh my god.
Hey! What are you doing? Oh!
Espella, you killed somebody. What the fuck? Yeah, classic. Right, are we gonna learn the story of how Phoenix Wright got isekai too? Prologue, English Turnabout. Of course it's called that. Ugh, I'm feeling queasy. Come on, Nick. Just like I said. Oh, Maya. What do you mean? You're such a worrywart. I knew you'd get all dirty before the trial. Oh my god. So, like, now we're in first person. Now we ourselves are Phoenix Wright, and we're about to hunt for our boy toy, Professor Layton. It's not like that. It's just, I didn't expect to have to stand in a foreign court. Yeah, we don't know much about the court system here. Why are we... Legally, he can't do law. The Legal League of Attorneys would like this to be an exemplary case. Uh-oh. That'd make you an exemplary attorney. I hope you don't infect any British lawyers with your nervous attitude. You're making it sound like a virus or something. I'm a virus. Because I'm inhabiting the body of Phoenix Wright right now. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm a defense attorney. And this is Maya Fey, my, assistant of sorts. Of sorts? I guess, I should explain why she's dressed up like that. But it's a long story and we don't have time. We've come to England on the Legal League of Attorneys exchange. I'm acting as a representative of the American Legal League. You know, they probably sent you because you don't ever seem to be busy. We weren't supposed to stand in court, so we thought it'd be like a vacation. But here we are, as usual, we've been dragged into a strange case. Hey Nick, so what do you suppose this trial's all about? This game is ridiculous. What if it was? Look, check out today's newspaper. Elusive jewel thieves at large in London. Scotland Yard on the red alert. Wouldn't that be cool? Ugh, Maya, don't get your hopes up. We're here on an exchange. It should be a simple textbook trial. Really? London's a big city? What are the odds of us getting a case like that? Well, that's boring.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Oh.
How do you do?
Oh,
I am
hi,
Miss
ma'am.
Darklaw, teacher at the Alcott
Miss
School for Young
Darklaw?
Women. Espella?
Miss
This man is your
Darklaw?
defense lawyer.
Hi, Espella. Yeah, she has new clothes now to fit in with the Phoenix Wright atmosphere. Oh.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, Espella? Something's wrong with Espella. Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Pleased to meet you. I'm Phoenix Wright, your attorney. Pleased to meet you. What's with this girl? Can't she hear me? Is this girl, the defendant in today's case? Her name's fucking Darklaw. These are the names I come to Phoenix Wright for. This is more like it. That is correct. She's the pupil I'd like you to represent. She's pleading guilty, so there's not much you need to do. Pleading guilty? I suggest you accept the punishment proposed by the prosecution. Oh, what? What kind of request is that? Darklaw is definitely like an evil lawyer. Bella? What are you accused of? Have you not received the case materials? No, we haven't. And we weren't told anything. My, forgive me for this oversight. Here, this is the case file. Attorney, defendant. The court hearing will begin now. Please proceed to the courtroom. Well then, I entrust Espella to you. That's, wait, what? No way. I didn't even have the time to look through the case file. Espella, please be a good girl and don't cause any trouble. Did she just mumble something?
I'm not a witch.
Espella, what did you just say? Chop chop fence, let's not keep everyone waiting. Alright, time to... And so another trial begins. And as always, I've got no idea what's gonna... We're just gonna wing a defense trial, Phoenix. You haven't even read the court file yet.
All right, let's do it, Nick.
Okay. Oh my god, here we go.
The court is now in session for the trial of Espella Cantabella.
And we're just going right into it, eh?
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
You know, I've watched a lot of people play Ace Attorney. I do not remember her constantly calling Phoenix Nick. Maybe it's a... Again, I have only watched / experienced the first Phoenix Wright game, like the very first one, not the trilogy, the first game. So I don't remember a lot. I don't know the lore that deeply.
How about the defense? Are you ready?
Yes. Well, I guess you could call it ready, Your Honor.
I hear it's your first appearance in a British court.
Well, yes, that's right.
The Legal League of Attorneys Exchange, was it? Sounds like fun. Hope you're enjoying the sights. You can take it easy today. Don't worry, Prosecutor Flinch will take care of everything.
He's treating us like amateurs, Nick.
Oh boy, this looks bad. Can I really defend this girl?
Well, she's definitely a character. I don't know. A girl named Espella saying she's not a witch. I see. This is your first. Since this is your first case here, I'll ask you a few simple questions to make sure we're all on the same page. Oh, yeah, that's fine by me. Dang, time to sink or swim. Answer my questions then, Mr. Wright. What is the name of the defendant? Espella! That would be Espella Cantabella, Your Honor. That is correct. Woo! That's the first hurdle. The first hurdle is knowing who you're defending, Phoenix? I see you're terribly proud of yourself for answering that basic question. Ugh. Let's move on to the next question. What is the nature of the offense? What crime is Espella accused of? You know, Espella seems like such a timid girl. You think it's something minor, like shoplifting? Maybe. I wouldn't call it minor, though. It can't be anything major like that. Large-scale jewel theft. Please answer the question. Can you name the 2 offenses? Did you just say 2? Nick, think! What other petty offense could it be? I don't know. I'm clueless about this case. We weren't told anything about it at all. My. Could it be that our esteemed visitor left his common sense back home? All the evidence is in the court record. You haven't forgotten that, have you? Ah, that's it, the court record. Right, that's what you always refer to, the court record. This is the funniest tutorial ever. Alright, touch the court record. Yeah, just slipped my mind. It must be the nerves. Okay, let's check it now. Court records hold. Alright. Okay, so. Okay, pleads guilty. Student at Owl Coat School. My client is Spella's teacher at Owl Coat School for young women. Suspect, Spella Cantabella. Charges theft and assault. Note, inflicted light injuries. Light injury, laceration on the back of the head, hit with a long, blunt object. Okay. Old man yaoi, where they have foreplay in the courtroom. They haven't met yet, 1010. They haven't met yet. Like, Phoenix Wright, is currently in court. Professor Layton just got Fushigi Yugi'd. That's where we are right now. They haven't met yet. Okay. Oh my god, Manic, welcome in. Hope we're having a fantastic one. Welcome everybody. Currently, my name is Nur. I'm a computer virus VTuber. Currently, we're playing Professor Layton X Phoenix Wright. They haven't boned yet, so sorry. But welcome. The judge didn't age well, huh? I mean, he looks like a judge. But I hope you had a good time playing Civilization 6. I'm playing this because somebody wanted me to play this as a charity reward, a charity thing. I love your design so much. I'll have to hop out because I sleep because my eyes are hurting. Hope you can go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me, and thank you. Worked very hard on this design. But thank you again. Hope you have a good night and hope your eyes hurt less soon. So it's theft and assault, right? Well, according to the case outline, it was theft and assault. Indeed. What disgusting crimes. Is that correct, defendant? Yeah. No kidding. Doesn't look like a violent girl, at least not to me. Now that that's settled, Prosecutor Flinch, please briefly outline the case for the court. Yes, Your Honor. The incident took place on a small freighter moored at harbor on the River Thames. The freighter was carrying goods away from London. The defendant illegally boarded the ship and tried to steal some of its cargo. But she was discovered by a crew member and captured by the ship's security guard. So she was caught red-handed. And she violently resisted when found by the crew member. Violently resisted? Indeed. She picked up a steel pipe and hit the crew member on the head. Sounds pretty vicious. That's the assault she's accused of. And what did the defendant attempt to steal from the freighter? A stuffed toy, Your Honor. It's the Metropolitan Police mascot, PC Badger. Oh, Nick, I want one. I see that mascot made a career for itself in England. Who would have thought? I think we have a clear picture of the incident now. The prosecution may begin. The prosecution calls its first witness. Please bring him in. There's something fishy about this trial. And there's something even fishier about my client. There isn't an ounce of expression on her face. I better keep my eyes wide open. Oh, please tell me your name.
Your name and profession.
Please tell me your name.
A ship is always a risk at every hour, minute, and second. That's where I come in. I am a peacekeeper, the one and only guardian to an otherwise defenseless ship. The name Smiles. Johnny Smiles.
Johnny
Security guard
Smiles!
supreme.
His fucking name's Johnny Smiles! Shut the fuck up, Gabe! Yeah. According to the police report, the witness was patrolling the freighter on the night of the crime. Yeah, I was, patrolling the freighter, and my expertly trained eyes leave nothing unseen! I'll go blind if he keeps smiling like that. Thank you for the redeem, 1010. Very well, Mr. Smiles. We'd like to hear your testimony. Describe what happened during your night patrol. Yes, sir. Johnny Smiles will reveal all. Shut the fuck up, Johnny Smiles. Witness testimony. That night, I went on patrol as usual, ZZZO. My keen ears latched onto some suspicious noises coming through the cargo hold. I sprinted at full speed to the cargo hold, but I was too late to stop the blow. The next moment, I captured the criminal expertly. Within seconds, I had established that there was nothing out of the order at the crime scene. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the care package. And so... the woman you arrested was... It was the defendant, Espella Cantabella, sir. And as per standard patrolling procedure, all lights were on and you saw her clearly. Is that correct, Mr. Smiles? Yes, sir! I am an expert after all! Huh? Is it just me? Or did he hesitate before saying that? The defense may cross-examine the witness. Yes, sir! I'm starting to talk like that guy. Let's see how skilled our visiting barrister is. Yes. By the way, Mr. Wright. Yeah, Your Honor. Our cross-examination procedure should be the same as anywhere else. But just in case, would you like to have it explained to you? The cross-examination procedure. I'm pretty sure I know. No, thank you, I'm fine. I press the witness on all suspicious statements and gather information. And when there's a contradiction, I present evidence, like I always do. Okay, let's do it, Nick. Defense may now cross-examine the witness. Alright. Yay. Okay. Press. Okay. Alright. Like this remix though, yeah? Okay, I'm pressing.
Hold it!
What's a ZZZO? Ah, that's right. It's not something you know, not being a security professional. That's our special jargon. That's how we talk about the time in our trade. Let me get straight, Mr. Professional. You're using letters to tell the time. See? ZZZO stands for 2220, which is 10:20 p.m. Right. So 10:20 p.m. That's very accurate. I can be so sure all the time. Well, that's when TV show that I was watching the security room ends. TV show? I meant to do the rounds at 10 p.m., but a pro like me is just a guideline. That doesn't sound very professional. Anyway, I was patrolling the ship like I do every night. Your Honor, may I? What is it? Prosecutor flinched. I would like to get the event straight while referring to this crime scene photo. The defendant and a crew member were fighting back in the cargo hold, is that correct? Yes, sir. They were fighting right into that emergency light. Some items are spilling out of the broken crate. Indeed, that crate was broken by a defendant with a steel pipe. Incidentally, the items we can see spilling out were stuffed toys depicting London's own police mascot, PC Badger. See, the crime scene photo shall be added to the court record. Okay. The witness may continue his testimony. Okay. Okay.
Hold it!
Are you sure you didn't notice anything unusual with the cargo hold? Not a thing. Well, aside from the defendant swinging that pipe around. Could someone else have been hiding in that room?
Objection!
The security guard patrolling the freighter is responsible for checking every corner. He would have spotted an intruder right away. Isn't that so, witness? Yes, I carry my trusted pocket torch for precisely such a task. I'd have noticed anything suspicious in an instant. What is it, Maya? I was looking at the evidence in the court record, and I get the feeling there's something funny about this testimony. You're saying that there's a contradiction? Oh. Okay, present evidence. Alright. Stella may be saying she's the guilty, but that doesn't mean this witness is telling us the whole story. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Oh. I need to uncover the truth by myself. Okay. Nothing out of order.
Objection!
You're saying that there's nothing out of order in the cargo hold. Well, that's a bit funny. Huh? The point is, one of the crates in the cargo hold appears to have been tampered with.
Objection!
Ah, that defendant must have smashed it with the pipe. Nothing odd about it. Please take a look at the crime scene photo. There's this broken crate where the fight took place, but also there's another crate here that seems to be kind of strange, don't you think? Ugh. This crate, sitting quite a distance away from where the fight took place, appears to have been forced open. Isn't this the sort of thing a security guard should immediately notice? And you testified that you established there was nothing out of the order at the crime scene. Thank you for the care package, Aza. So how come you didn't notice something so obvious? Oh! Order! Order! That's certainly a serious oversight. Particularly for someone claiming to be an expert.
Objection!
Whether the witness is an expert or not, there's no relevance to this case. What matters is that he saw the defendant hit the victim with a steel pipe.
Hold it!
What you just said. I'm afraid I can't let that slide. Excuse me? I am an expert guard, focused, thorough, precise, a true professional. Jesus Christ. To prove it, I will testify once more. You're all dying to know what I ignored that one crate, huh? What? Very well. The witness shall continue his testimony. What excuse do you think he'll come up with, Nick? Who knows? I've got a bad feeling about this, though. What did he actually see? Alright. It's only natural they missed the other crate. The lights in the cargo hold burn on. But of course I had this. A guard's best friend is his trusty pocket torch. The emergency light was on mine, so it wasn't so dark I couldn't see. I saw that girl stand right in front of the crew member as she attacked. And there was no one else in the room. I have Johnny's word for it. She also turned into a big sister. Oh my god. Wait a moment. The security guard claims that the lights were on during patrol. Yes, that's the official procedure, you see. But those light controls can be such a pain in the... Wait. No, that's not it. I mean, the truth is an expert like me doesn't need those lights to do his work. Not when I've got this. The focused beam of my trusty torch cuts through the darkness like a laser. The witness will refrain from pointing the torch in this direction. Justice may be blind, but I'd rather not be. Oops, sorry, Your Honor. This trusty torch shall be added to the court record as evidence? I think his hair could be working as a Viking helmet, probably. Ew, what's that? What is it, Your Honor? This pocket torch is covered in something sticky. Ah. It seems my sweet little buddy's been up to some mischief. You shut the fuck up, Smiles. Sweet little buddy? Do you mean your chocolate? Johnny left sticky fingerprints all over his flashlight? Ugh. Don't look at me. I'm not touching it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Alright. Okay. Well, let me see what we got. So we got covered in chocolate fingerprints. Okay.
Hold it!
An emergency light. Defendant and the crew member fought under that emergency light. Ah yes, there it is in the back of the room. Yes sir, the cargo hold was faintly lit up by that little red light there. But the regular lights are on this picture. Well yeah, I switched them on before the police came. What? I didn't want to risk my bright career over my slightly different take on the rules. After all, I am an expert. It's all in the details. How many chocolate bars do you have? You're an expert, alright? An expert in bending the rules. As she attacked.
Hold it!
And you saw that clearly. Yes, I got there, opened the door, and then BAM! That's when it happened. I felt in my shades. They spoke to me. Johnny, you're looking at a crime here. Huh? Wait a second, you're wearing sunglasses? Yeah, what's the security guard without a pair of shades? These babies are a part of me. But witness, you were patrolling the freighter with sunglasses on? Of course I was. Whatever I do it with style. Is a bit of vanity and crime. Don't you wear your specs for the same reason? I wear them because I'm short-sighted, I'll have you know. Got that right, Flinch. So Johnny had sunglasses on in a dimly lit room. Do you think he actually managed to see anything? Check the court record. There might be a contradiction in Johnny's testimony. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure. If it's like supposed to be for this one or not. Let me see. I'm gonna present the torch.
Objection!
That statement contradicts this evidence. Oh, okay. Oh no! Okay, no one else in that room. You're here. Your Honor, what do you think of this testimony? Whatever you mean. There's clearly a contradiction, I think. Dang it. What does the autopsy report say? Let me see. There's no autopsy. Wait, I can use a hit token here? Nobody died. It's just a medical report. Let's go gambling. Yeah, I can use my Layton tokens. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, it says present. Oh. Alright, medical report. You tried, Asa.
Objection!
You're sure the defendant was standing right in front of the crew member? Absolutely. They were facing each other the entire time. Oh, that's the contradiction. Well, that's weird, because it clearly contradicts this evidence. What? What do you mean? According to the victim's medical report, the blow was dealt to the back of the head. The back of the head? Do you understand now? If they were facing each other, there's no way the victim could have been hit from behind! Yes, sir! Witness, can you offer an explanation for this contradiction? Yes, explain yourself. It's the first I'm hearing this. Yes, sir, it's strange, isn't it? I'm totally sure that they were fighting face to face. Oh, he's so sad! I swear there's melting chocolate bar on it. It doesn't look like he's lying, but then... Hey, Nick, look at me. What the fuck? What are you doing, Maya? I'm just checking if I could hit the back of your head while you're facing me. It doesn't seem doable, especially for someone as vertically challenged as me. How about you keep your dangerous little experiments inside that head of yours? Oh my god. Maya, I kind of like living facts. At least we've learned a couple of important things. First, that this witness is unreliable, and second, that the prosecution didn't investigate the case properly. If my gut feeling is right, there's much more to this case than meets the eye. Now's my chance. What should I do? Plead not guilty. Your Honor, the defense asserts once more that defendant Espella Cantabella is innocent. What? This is foolishness. Just who do you think you are, anyway? Waltzing in here with your ridiculous assumptions. Balderdash, I say. That's not how it's supposed to be. What did he just say? Not how it was supposed to be? In light of this new development, the court's opinion is that the defendant is in no way cleared of suspicion. However, the witness's testimony has been proven unreliable. That's more like it. Looks like I'm starting to win over the judge.
Objection!
Don't forget that the defendant admits all the charges. Surely your guilt is beyond doubt.
Objection!
The defendant is just a schoolgirl. You can't go on her confession alone. So far, we have established only one thing. That Mr. Smiles is neither an expert nor even a reliable witness. Oh, you're breaking him.
Hold it!
In my long 6-month career as a security guard, never have my professionalism and expertise been questioned. Isn't 6 months barely past the probation period? You're saying Goldilocks there is innocent. In other words, that she didn't assault anyone. And that she didn't steal this toy. Isn't that so, Mr. Lawyer? Yeah, so at least we have yet to see any proof that she tried to steal it. I got you there. Huh? What? Got me how? I have a decisive piece of evidence. The proof that the girl was trying to kidnap the PC Badger! What? You do? Even Flinch is shocked when I seized the girl at the crime scene. She was clasping this in her hand. She didn't even seem to notice. And what would that be? It would appear PC Badger's tag, Your Honor. Mountain Canadian, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Now that you mention it, the mascot does have some sort of an ill-fitting tag attached. What's this engraved on the tag? Is that an address? Oh, you mean there's an address written on here? It would appear to be Scotland Yard's and their telephone number. We had determined this guy's testimony is unreliable, so how can we take the word that she was ill? Exactly, right? It is Scotland Yard's mascot, after all. This tag, it's been ripped from one of the PC Badger toys. Yes, sir. The suspect was caught in the act of nicking this very toy. The tag was ripped off during the fight. Oh, what? Then tag is... What we have here is the decisive evidence that she was trying to steal the cargo. No way! I wasn't expecting evidence like that.
Objection!
But witness, I was never informed of such evidence. If you had this in your possession, why didn't you hand it to the police? Sorry, Mr. Prosecutor. I am an expert at what I do. And my expert advice to myself was that I'd better keep this as my secret weapon. So I waited for the right moment to single-handedly settle this trial. Ugh. Looks like Flinch and I are both in uncharted waters right now. This tag is vital evidence. It will be added to the court record. How much chocolate is that? Is that the infinite chocolate that Tumblr tried doing a while ago? Defense? Mr. Wright, was it? Yes, Prosecutor Flinch. Your appearance in this court was a very hastily decided affair. That's true. That call from the Attorneys Association came out of nowhere. Perhaps in all the confusion, the request from your client escaped your attention. Were you not instructed to accept the sentence proposed by the prosecution? to think of it, Miss Darklaw did say something about that before the trial. Yeah, Darklaw, she's evil. It's Darklaw. He keeps single player the new bar. It's like people who just stops like quick. Oh my god, yeah. Making infinite chocolate and defendant plate. Yeah. She's bleeding guilty, so there's not much you need to do. I suggest you accept the punishment proposed by the prosecution. That's what you were asked to do. You have convinced us of all of your skill, so your good name will not suffer. Why not simply admit the defendant is guilty and call it a day? What do you say to that, Mr. Wright? Depending on your stance to this matter, the court may now pass the verdict. My stance? That's something I don't need to think twice about. The defense requests that the trial continue. What? The defense stands by its assertion that Espella Cantabella is not guilty. Very well, Mr. Wright. If that's your desire, then I, too, have a request to make. Your Honor. Yes, Prosecutor Flinch? The prosecution calls its second witness. Hey, wait a second, what about me? Come on, guys, don't forget about Johnny. Let me start over from the top, no detail omitted. I suggest you leave the witness stand and go back to witnessing your crimes on television. Yeah. Yes, sir. My fucking Johnny smiles. I believe a break is in order. The court will now adjourn for a 15-minute break, Mr. Flinch. Prepare your witness. Is that understood? Yes, Your Honor. The defense has no objections. Looks like Flinch finally got serious about this case. And that means the real game starts now. To be continued. Oh, we're not even... Oh, we're just going right back to Layton? Alright. Where did they get a bone? Like, come on. Read a book, nerd. Woo! Glad the first part's over. Oh, we're just sticking with Phoenix. That Windows was quite a character. No, it's that kind of game. Yeah, it's Layton X Phoenix. Come on. There's 73 works about them on AO3. Look at my forehead. It has it. I bet he'd love to be one in a crime drama. He ended up making it a comedy, though. I hated if poor Spella was found guilty because of shaky testimony. But at least now it looks like we might be able to get Espella a not guilty verdict. Yeah, I hope that cheered Espella up a bit. Oh no, the evil lawyer. Ah, I forgot about Darklaw. She's reading my newspaper. Maybe it's just me, but she doesn't look pleased. Oh, it's you. I appreciate your efforts, Mr. Wright. Thank you? But while I understand your drive to win the case... My drive? This is not the time for your personal ambitions. I told you before, didn't I? That Espella is pleading guilty and that you should accept the proposed punishment. This incident has already been settled between our school and the police. But Miss Darklaw, Espella could be innocent. Believe me, it will be in Espella's best interest if you end the trial as soon as possible. The more this trial drags on, the more traumatic it is for this poor girl. I'm sorry? She may be saying she's guilty, but is she really? In any case, Mr. Wright, We don't want our school being shoved into the limelight because of this case. So if you could please refrain from picking at meaningless details, such as that toy. Get this trial over with quickly. This is your client's wish, Mr. Wright. I understand. I'll do my best. It's a relief to hear that. Let's go with Spella. Yes, Miss Darklaw. Yes, this game is in the Omegaverse. I'm just saying things. Wait, let me double check something. Alright, I'm pulling up AO3. We need to learn something real quick. Alright. So, okay, on AO3, Layton, Phoenix Wright. Here we go. Alright, here's the game tag. Okay, mind you, there's 313 works under the Professor Layton X Phoenix Wright game. Let's see. Omegaverse. Or ABO Dynamics would probably be like the one, right? Shit, I don't know the tag for I'm just gonna put it Omegaverse. Okay. I'm sad to say this game is not part of the Omegaverse. There's no... I just looked Omegaverse. I don't know like what the standard tag for that stuff is, but it's not there. So you know, opportunity for anyone who writes that shit. Anyway, what the heck was that all about? We've been bustling our butts in there trying to prove that Espella is innocent, and she expects us to give up now? Yet, not a part of it. Yet. Azar, are you gonna write it? Why are you yelling at me, Maya? But when you think about it, Darklaw is acting very strange. Her own people's on trial and she just stands around reading other people's newspapers. Yeah, what she's so busy reading about anyway? There's nothing about Espella in that paper. Is she checking the soccer scores or something? The break is almost over. We better head back. Lynch looks really confident about this new witness. I'm Espella's defense attorney. I'll stand by here no matter what. Hey Phoenix, your boyfriend is like Fushigi Yugi'd right now. You good? The court will now reconvene. Prosecution. Is your witness ready? Before I empty card out of indecision, do I get 2 pizzas 50% off? Yes! Get 2 pizzas 50% off. Man, now I want to order pizza. Damn. Wow. Of course, Your Honor. Bailiff, please bring her in. I ordered. Yay! Witness, state your name and occupation.
My name is Olivia Aldente.
Olivia Al
The
Dente.
warm winds of the Mediterranean Sea carry the spicy scent of a seafood stew.
Hey, do you think Al Dente is a chef? Yeah, her fucking name is Al Dente.
A hot Sicilian stew that soothes the hearts of sailors braving the raging waters. Blessed be the Sicilian cuisine and il nostro mare.
Yes, I think she kissed the knife, yes. Yes, Miss Al Dente is employed as a cook on the freighter where the crime happened. A cook? That's a interesting attire wearing Miss Al Dente. This is my work outfit. It gets very hot in the kitchen, you know. It will be pleasant change after that chocoholic guard. He got up my nose. I see the judge is remaining impartial. Miss Al Dente discovered the defendant in the cargo hold when she went for supplies. She found Espella? That would make her the crew member that Johnny saw fighting with Espella. That is right, Mr. Wright. Miss Al Dente was the first person to discover the intruder. And she is the victim of assault. Hit with a steel pipe. How cruel! If I had only had my precious kitchen knife with me at the time, then she'd kill her? I have shown her her what cutting skills? I don't fucking know that word. Nick, look at that. She's an expert potato peeler. You better watch out around her. I'll keep that in mind. Witness, we'll now hear your testimony. I could use an expert potato peeler. Man, same here. Describe to us what happened in the cargo hold. Gladly. With peeling potatoes. When I found the girl, I went to the cargo hold to check the supplies. It was past 10 p.m. And I found the girl hiding and clutching one of them bizarre toys. She made as if to run away, so I tried to stop her. Then she grabbed the pipe. She's short, but she fiercely swung the pipe at me. I tried to dodge, but she hit me in the head. I blacked out for a few minutes. According to the medical report, you suffered a laceration to your head, correct? Ah, that. It's covered by the chef hat. So you can't see it now. When I chop up veggies, it hurts in the rhythm of the strikes. Chop, 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 chop. That sounds most terrible, Miss Al Dente. I should have been more careful, but she looked like a little girl. Lydia is much taller than Espella. Yeah, Espella's about the same size as you. I may be short, but I'm well proportioned. That's what. Oh my god, Maya. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to present the decisive evidence that proves the defendant's guilt. This is a photograph of the defendant's fingerprints in the steel pipe. As you can see, the fingerprints are very clear. They're left by the assailant. They have already been examined and found to be those of the defendant. Well, that settles it. This is undoubtedly decisive evidence. What? Fingerprints on the weapon are Espella's? Just to put your inquisitive mind at peace, Mr. Wright, there were no other fingerprints. This photograph shall be added to the evidence. Have I not warned you, Mr. Wright? Further examination is but a waste of time. Nick, what do we do now? This evidence clearly points to Espella. We're pleading that Espella's not guilty. And if she's innocent, then this witness is lying. All I need to do is expose that lie. I've got to think straight and focus on finding the truth. Has she always called him? I don't know. I've only experienced one Phoenix Wright game, and that was a while ago. I don't remember like what she calls him normally. The defense may cross-examine the witness. I mean, apparently not, because both you and Vel pointed that out. Okay. Went to the cargo hold, check the supplies past 10 p.m.
Hold it!
Okay. You're sure it was the defendant that swung the pipe at you?
Objection!
Okay. Yeah, we know. There's something about those fingerprints. That sounds like you're onto something, Nick. Don't get too excited, just a hunch. These fingerprints, they don't look quite right to me for some reason. Espella swung this pipe while holding it in both hands. Okay.
Hold it!
Do you remember the moment you were hit? Sort of. It was dark and I'm not sure how it happened. See? I'm clever with my fingers, but not that good at dodging steel pipes, so I got it. And you're positive there was no one else at the crime scene? That's been Maya's nickname for Phoenix since the first game. Okay, so is it... She actually does call him Nick? This girl's not cooking my kitchen to expose skin is a safety hazard. I know, right? The door suddenly opened, I turned towards it. That's when I got it, so it was his fault. Eh? Now I'll have my revenge. They say my special spice blend is too strong for human consumption. I don't think he'll be able to taste chocolate afterwards. He says while smiling. Scary. Johnny said he saw the moment Olivia was hit. Yeah, he didn't see anyone else in the room either. So when I came to, the guard boy had already captured the girl. Huh. Out of place. Present that. Okay. Well, let me look. Okay, so we have newspaper. Front page is about the jewel thieves in London. I don't think that's relevant yet. It's going to be because it's in the evidence. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. I think I got it. Well, it's like the contradiction is in two different pieces of evidence. Okay. So it's mainly like... So like she was clutching the tag, but also she was holding the pipe with two hands. So, Layton, I need help. Oh yeah, that'd be it. Because she's swinging it, and it'd be weird with two hands, I think.
Objection!
You're claiming that the defendant swung the pipe at you. Well, that's impossible. Why do you say that, sweetie? The defendant's fingerprints were found on the pipe. However, there is a contradiction here. Contradiction? I'm impossible. That is most interesting. Well then, the defense shall explain. What in the photo of the fingerprints contradicts the testimony? The existence. I mean, yeah, existence, because it's like one-handed. Yeah. Is the fact that there are fingerprints in the and why would that be a contradiction? If we assume the defendant didn't touch the pipe, then it's inexplicable their fingers should be found on it. Let me tell you something, Mr. Wright. Oh my god. It's so funny. Yeah. Let him cook. Oh my god, hi Nugget, how you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic one. Position. It's the position of the fingerprints, Your Honor. Oh? Position? According to the witness testimony, the defendant held the pipe like this. In order to hit the witness in the head, she raised the pipe like so. That's precise what she did. And then she struck from above. But here's the problem. Think about the fingerprints that she would have left had she done just that. What are you getting at, Mr. Wright? Look closely at the way I'm holding the pipe. In this situation, the fingerprints. Look, this. Thumbs above the other fingers. Indeed, there's no doubt about it. Now take a look at the fingerprints that were actually left in the pipe. Goodness! The thumb. It's below the other fingers. What? That's right. It's al dente. What is it? Had the defendant attacked you as you described, the fingerprints would have been the other way around, which means something's not right with your testimony. Ah! Order! Order! What is the meaning of this? These fingerprints were submitted as decisive evidence. How come this contradiction was not brought to light before? Ah! No! Miss al dente, what do you have to say about this? Oh my god, you... excuse me, Miss al dente? Know how to bring out the full sweetness of a sweet potato. Huh? You use a pinch of salt. Interesting, right? You use salt to make something taste sweeter. I'm not following. I remember it now. It was the other way around, not as you'd expect it. Huh? I'm sorry, I got a bit confused. You normally hold a pipe like that. But she's so small and the pipe is heavy. She held it the other way. The other way? Not like this. She held it this way.
Objection!
But you testified that she fiercely swung the pipe at you. I'm telling you, I got confused. Olivia's sorry, okay? How could you mistake the way she held the pipe if she was right in front of you? Oh, why don't you go fry an egg? What does it matter if she held it one way or another? You wouldn't call a slightly salted sweet potato a salty potato, because it's still a sweet potato no matter what you add to it. The witness probably has a point, doesn't she, Mr. Wright? Ugh. So, the defendant attacked the witness, holding the pipe backhanded. It seems a bit unnatural, but it does make sense, I suppose. Indeed, it does, Your Honor. There's no problem with this evidence after all. Does the defense agree? If I agree there are no problems with the evidence, we'll be one step away from losing this case. There's gotta be a contradiction somewhere in that fishy testimony. Could Isabella have hit Olivia holding the pipe backhanded? I mean, I guess prove there's a contradiction.
Objection!
The pipe being an assassin dagger, like, to the top of a tall person's head? Well, Miss al dente, I'm afraid that. You're in a pickle now. I don't really see why. Adding a pack of lies to a testimony can turn things very sour for a witness. It would seem the defense is prepared to prove its claim that there is a contradiction in this witness's testimony. Correct, Your Honor. I won't know until I try. The defense shall now present evidence to the court. The evidence contradiction the assertion that the defense hit the witness holding the pipe backhanded is... It's this one, I think.
Take that!
Well, this is it. Well, I will ask for your opinion on this, Prosecutor Flinch. I don't understand what the defense is trying to say. Oh. Huh? Accusing me of lying is really bad taste, you know. Oh, it's not that? Okay. Okay. I mean, I thought it was because, like, she'd be holding, like, the thing, so it was, like, hard to hit someone like that. Layton, help me.
Take that!
Miss Al Dente, you previously testified that you were using the hat to cover the wound you received in the assault. It's normal for signoras to cover up things they don't want others to see. That's not all. You also described the defendant as little, as if you recall. That is to say, Miss Cantabella is, at the very least, shorter than you. I've grown tall and healthy thanks to the wonderful Mediterranean sunshine. Let me ask you then, how did a girl shorter than you, holding a heavy pipe backhanded, manage to land a blow to the back of your head? I'd say it's impossible. The fingerprints on the weapon show that the defendant held it backhanded. But even if she didn't, it is highly unlikely she'd be able to hit Miss Al Dente's head like that. But order! I will have order! What is the defense getting at?
Objection!
Even if it was highly unlikely, it cannot be proven that it was impossible. Miss Cantabella's fingerprints were found on the pipe, Your Honor. Nothing can change the fact that it was the defendant who held the weapon. That is so. Does the defense have any comments? Can't deny that. It's clear that the speller did hold the pipe. She held it like this, right? Why would she do that? It'd be hard to hit anyone like this. When she holds it like that, it looks as if... The court recognized the validity of the prosecution's objection. Fingerprints on the weapon prove that it was used by the defendant.
Objection!
The defendant's fingerprints may be on the pipe, however, that doesn't prove she hit anyone with it.
Objection!
Nonsense. What else would she pick up a steel pipe for?
Objection!
Oh, I think I've got a pretty good idea. Well then, the defense may elaborate on its idea. What I say next will turn this trial around. The defendant's fingerprints were left on the weapon when she tried to defend herself. Well, naturally. She held the pipe with both hands when she stopped it from coming down on her head. Stopped it? With both hands? That's right, like this. Please take another look at this photo. These are not fingerprints of an assailant, but rather fingerprints of a victim who was defending herself. Which brings us to the conclusion that Miss Cantabella didn't attack the witness. She was in fact a victim desperately trying to defend herself. This cannot be! And if Miss Cantabella was a victim, who was the real assailant? There's only one person who could have done it. The only other person at the crime scene was Olivia Al Dente. It was you, wasn't it? Yeah! Order! 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 If I cannot have order, the court will be adjourned. Be quiet, all of you. Oh my god. You just don't quit, do you? What the fuck? A lousy lawyer like you should get the chop. How about I show you my knife up close?
Objection!
Have you lost your mind, Mr. Wright? The witness is the victim, not the assailant. These are no fingerprints on the defendants on the weapon.
Objection!
Look at the witness's outfit. She's wearing gloves. That's why she left no fingerprints. Ah! You prickly sea urchin!
Objection!
But you cannot be sure she was wearing gloves that night.
Objection!
The witness has called her this her work outfit. She must have been wearing it when she went to check supplies. You devious lawyer, slippery as an eel. It was me because I had gloves on, as if it was only me wearing gloves. He's the only one in the courtroom wearing gloves. There was that guy, the guard. He was wearing gloves too. The guard? Oh, was that the previous witness? Oh, that's right. Gloves are part of the guard's uniform by regulation. See? The guard, Johnny, he was wearing gloves that night too. What do you say to that, Mr. Wright? The flashlight! Since you're claiming the assailant was the person who had gloves on, that would make the guard a suspect as well. Could Johnny be the culprit? Impossible. I think. Johnny Smiles is not the culprit. Why not? Anyone with gloves could have done it. Didn't you just say that? No, I didn't. However, it does seem plausible that the guard could have done it. He was wearing gloves after all. I'm afraid that's impossible, Your Honor, and I have proof. You do? Fascinating. Let's see this proof if you really have it. Please enlighten us as to why Smiles cannot be the culprit. Provide the proof. It's a flashlight.
Take that!
Mr. Smiles is, to put it nicely, what you may call a free spirit. There is no guarantee he would follow the rules and wear his full uniform. And this evidence proves he did not wear gloves. Wait, don't throw that filthy torch at me. Will someone please wipe the chocolate off this evidence? No, Your Honor. This chocolate is the evidence. What? Mr. Smiles was snacking on a chocolate bar during his patrol. That's why his flashlight is in a sorry state. And covered in his chocolatey fingerprints. Therefore, we know that he didn't wear gloves when he was patrolling the ship that night. Rule-breaking, chocolate-loving Johnny Smiles was not the culprit. What?
Objection!
Your Honor, the defense has merely pointed out a possibility. To call this witness a criminal without actual evidence against her is preposterous.
Objection!
The prosecution's duty is to clear what doubts there may be regarding the defendant's guilt. And I have demonstrated that there is, at the very least, a possibility that the witness is not telling the truth.
Objection!
At the very least, Spella Cantabella is not innocent. As corroborated by PC Badger, the toy that she attempted to steal. Ah. What was that? Did Olivia just freeze for a second? Prosecutor Flinch, explain to the court about this toy, this new piece of evidence. This is the stuffed toy the defendant tried to steal that night. One of the legs would appear to be missing. Poor thing, and it has the badge. This mishap befell PC Badger as the witness and defendant were fighting. The captain of the freighter reported the damage after the defendant's arrest. So this is the stuffed animal Olivia snatched from Spella. I see. The court would like to hear the witness's testimony regarding this evidence. Witness, your testimony. Excuse me, witness, you have been asked to testify. Ah. I'm so very sorry. I got a little upset from these accusations. I'm not used to this being called a liar. Ah, yes, it's only natural. Don't worry about that. It's that slimy attorney's fault. Why do I feel like an eel on a chopping board? The witness will now testify. Tell us how you retrieved this toy from the defendant. Gladly. I don't read that language. I wonder what she's saying. I don't get it. Whatever she said, I'll make sure this is the last time she says it in court. Okay. I wrestled this toy back from that thief and then gave it to the police. When I found that girl, I thought I couldn't let her get away with our precious cargo. Naturally, I had to get the toy back from her first. Its leg got ripped off, though. But there's no way I could have attacked her with the pipe. I was holding the toy in one hand and... I don't remember much about when I was hit, but I got the toy back at least. I see. What a commendable attitude going for such lengths to protect the cargo. I may not be a security guard, but I'll do what it takes for the sake of our ship. It didn't do much good in the end. This PC Badger was way too damaged to be sold. These lovely little toys are made at a workshop in London. We transport them down the River Thames, distributing them to children as we go. Didn't she call them bizarre toys earlier, and now suddenly they're cute? And what about fingerprints in this toy? It is a soft toy after all, so no usable fingerprints are found. Well, that is unfortunate. Yo, oh my god, hi Roland, how you doing? Oh, perfect, fantastic one. I have to play this for charity, at least a stream of it. I'm enjoying it so far. They haven't banged yet. Stolen toy added to the court record. The defense may now cross-examine the witness. Alright. Clearly that toy has the thingy on it. Okay. Get back to the police. And that girl died. Alright.
Hold it!
Because Pete says this one is wild, love it. It's already really wild. The precious cargo was picked up from London. Yeah, the workshop where they make them is by the River Thames. We come to pick up the cargo regularly. And it's a regular direct delivery service, so we did not see the need to investigate the cargo. If you confiscated our cargo for inspection, I won't be able to carry out my cooking experiments. Confiscate? What the heck is she cooking with exactly? I think we can all see how committed Miss Al Dente is to her work. Commitment and passion are the main ingredients of every dish I cook. Okay. Okay.
Hold it!
So you didn't hit the defendant with the steel pipe. Aren't you forgetting who's the victim here, sweetie? I am, and I didn't strike myself with that pipe. Aren't you getting things backwards? Feeling dizzy? Maybe you haven't been eating properly. He's right. Someone else must have hit her. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but... Oh. Got the toy back at least.
Hold it!
The stuffed animal's legs got ripped off when you're fighting. Yeah, it came off easier than the shell of a freshly boiled lobster. Let's see. This thing does seem kind of flimsy. Stop picking on PC Badger. He may be a plushie, but there's no reason to make fun of him. Not made very well. Looks like it might just come apart if you pull a bit. I ripped it out of the girl's hands and kept it with me until the police came. Okay. Okay. This stuff, because like it was the tag that was torn, not the leg.
Objection!
That statement contradicts this evidence. Oh, it doesn't? Alright. Alright. Dongy. Alright, Layton, help me. Okay. Alright. Okay. Wrestled this toy back from the thief and gave it back to the police. Negotiation tables. Hello, welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic one. We're playing the game.
Objection!
Miss Al Dente, I would like to confirm just one thing. The stuffed animal you submitted to the police. Is it this one? Yeah, that's the one. No doubt about it. I'm sorry, but if that's the case, things simply don't add up. What doesn't add up? If it's about the leg, it's that girl's fault. It got ripped off because she wouldn't let go. The problem is not something that's missing from the stuffed animal. On the contrary, it's something that shouldn't be there in the first place. Something that shouldn't be there? And that is, of course, this item. This is the final piece of evidence received from the guard, Mr. Smiles. When I seized the girl at the crime scene, she was clasping this in her hand. She didn't even seem to notice. And what would that be? It would appear to be PC Badger's tag, Your Honor. Strange, isn't it? Something was definitely ripped off this plushie. But it wasn't its leg, it was the tag. You noticed it too, didn't you, Miss Al Dente? If this is the stuffed animal that Miss Cantabella was holding when you found her, then why is the tag still on it? Yeah! Order! Order! I will have order! What is the meaning of this? Hey, you tasteless-looking prosecutor over there! Yeah? What's this about a tag? You didn't tell me anything about that! If you please, calm down. It's no use blaming the prosecutor. You didn't even know this tag existed.
Objection!
Witness, I had not been informed of such evidence. If you had this in your possession, why didn't you hand it to the police? Sorry, Mr. Prosecutor. I am an expert at what I do. And my expert advice to myself was that I'd better keep this as my secret weapon. So I waited for the right moment to single-handedly settle this trial. God, Mr. Smiles. For better or for worse, this tag's existence has only recently come to light. Neither the prosecution nor you, Your Honor, knew about it before the trial. What? But then, why is there a tag on this toy? How come this toy has a tag? The answer is simple. There is a tag on the stuffed animal because... Yep. Oh, it was swapped, I think? There's only one possibility. Miss Al Dente, before handing the plushie into the police, you swapped it for another. Yeah? Yeah! Listen to yourself. What would I even do something like that? And that's right. That tag must be a fake. A fake? You're the real faker here. Why would you think that? That chocolate freak must be trying to frame me. That's what it is.
Objection!
Mr. Smiles has no motive to do something like that.
Objection!
No motive? It doesn't require much thinking to come up with one. He wanted attention. Yes, that's what he said. The girl lied to show off. That's all there is to it. Did Johnny produce bogus evidence to draw attention to himself? No, it's impossible. It's an interesting theory, but it's impossible. And how do you know? I'll dice you like an onion. Anyway. Was Mr. Smiles lying? There's an easy way to find out. What? How do you plan to check it? By checking the fingerprints, of course. Fingerprints? Ah! According to Mr. Smiles' testimony. When he sees Mrs. Cantabella, she was holding the tag in her hand. Therefore, her fingerprints should still be on the tag. Yeah! Bailiff, have this evidence investigated immediately. That was awesome, Nick. We've almost got her now. Mr. Flinch, I have a question for you. What is it? When you searched the crime scene, did you find a toy without a tag? Well, Mr. Flinch, did you? No, we, considering the circumstances, did not seem necessary to investigate quite so thoroughly. But at the very least, I can tell you that all the toys in the crate had tags on. Excuse me, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? If it appears that no stuffed animal was found without a tag, which means that it may still be hidden at the crime scene. Your Honor, the defense requests that the ship be searched thoroughly this time. Send the forensics team there immediately. You're requesting another search?
Objection!
What? Surely you can't be serious. Whether the toy was swapped or not, it doesn't matter in the least. They are all the same. Any of them will do just fine. That's exactly why it's important. All these plushies are the same. There's no need to swap one for another. And yet... why is the witness getting so worked up about it? That's just... I had a feeling that there was something odd about this case. A stolen stuffed animal, and an assault connected to it. There had to be more to it. There had to be another crime under the surface. Nick! This is it. What should I do? Well... Quest search, yeah? Your Honor, the defense insists on a search. Should a plushie without a tag be found on the ship, then there's a strong possibility that this case will be resolved.
Objection!
The prosecution does not acknowledge the need for... Where'd it come from?
You can't! No, you can't!
Where'd the fish come from?
You just can't!
Witness! Miss Al Dente, why did you swap the stuffed animal? And why are you so afraid of having the ship searched? PC Badger holds all the answers. I say, Mr. Wright. Could it be that you already know the reason behind the swap? Of course, I don't have any definitive proof. But when it comes to pointing out a possibility, I may have something. Very well then, let's see some evidence. You have any evidence that would explain why Miss Al Dente is against the search? Newspaper. Jewel thieves.
Take that!
There is a certain article in this newspaper. Elusive jewel thieves at large in London. Scotland Yard on red alert. Oh? That robbery? I have heard about it, of course. A group of thieves robbed the jewelry shop and made away with about 50 pieces of jewelry. Many extremely valuable stones were stolen as well. Scotland Yard's under great pressure to find them. All packages sent out from London are being scrutinized by the police. And what does this have to do with our case? Nothing. I beg to differ. The jewel theft took place in London. And that's where our freighter picked up its cargo. London? It can't be. Witness? That night, you discovered the defendant in the cargo hold. She was holding one of the plushies. You knew you had to get it back. You had to get it back at all costs. But why go so far for a mere plushie? There's only one possible reason. You couldn't afford to have the police discover what was inside of it. The fish fucking killed her. Oh no. We have just received a report from the team investigating the crime scene. Mom, I'm scared. This toy was hidden between a storage unit and a pipe. This toy has been cut open and the contents examined. And this was found inside. A pink diamond worth approximately 100,000 euros. We have also received a report from the crime lab. The defendant's fingerprints have been found in the tag. Do you have anything to say, Miss Al Dente? I lost, didn't I? So you are a... Yeah, I'm one of them. I'm one of the jewel thieves. My role was to get the loot out of London. The police overchecked the regular shipments from the workshop. We decided to take advantage of that blind spot. Indeed, the regular direct delivery service has been overlooked by the police. Possibly because that workshop produces the very mascots representing the police. The other crew had nothing to do with it. I used their ship, that's all. It was you who hid the jewels inside the plushies. There was one jewel in each toy. I was carrying them away one by one. The defendant happened to pick one of those toys up. I had my heart stand still when I saw that girl in the cargo hold. Whenever I was free, I stood guard in front of that room, and yet she got in somehow. There she was in the room with the hidden loot, one of the toys in her hand. So how did the spell get in there? I don't know if she was trying to steal the toy or what. But I just had to get it back from her, no matter the cost. Then I handed in a different toy. I made it look like it was ripped in the fight. It would have been over for me if the police had found any of the jewels. But, wait. Who was it in the end? Who hit Olivia? Oh, I almost forgot about that.
At first, I thought it must have been that little girl that hit me. But now I don't know.
You don't know?
No one else was supposed to be in that room. But what if there was someone in the shadows? Some mischievous person hidden in the darkness.
Huh. This was a most unusual case. It cannot be said that all the mysteries have been resolved, but it has become clear that Miss Cantabella is innocent. Ugh. Well then, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. It would seem that I owe you thanks for helping us see the truth. No need to thank me, Your Honor. I was just doing my job. Like I always do. Is that really the smartest thing you could come up with? And Mr. Flinch. Yes, Your Honor. This trial was part of the Legal League of Attorneys exchange program, wasn't it? May this trial serve as a lesson for you, too. Is that understood?
Ooh. It is as you say, Your Honor. Don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look! Without my glasses, I can't see, and I don't want to be seen. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
What the fuck? Well then. The court has, reached its verdict. Announced the defendant, Espella Cantabella, not guilty. Let's fucking go. Congratulations, you did it, Nick. Yeah, thanks. Guess I should be happy. He gives a hydrate. But Darklaw's cold gaze is staring daggers through me. Thank you, Mr. Wright. You are better than I thought. Had I known earlier, I would have asked you to prove Espella innocent from the very start. I'm glad you're happy about the verdict. She's evil, Phoenix! No, don't listen to her lies, Phoenix. Her name's Darklaw. That means she's not good. Espella, come and thank Mr. Wright. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Glad I could help. Hey, Espella. What's that big book you got there? Oh, please forgive her. She's a bit shy, you see. She's very fond of books. At any rate, now Espella can return to her peaceful life at our boarding school. And it's all thanks to your hard work, Mr. Wright. Now please, excuse us. We have some formalities to attend to. Oh, yeah, of course. Mr. Wright, you were truly outstanding in that courtroom today. Farewell. No, oh, Phoenix isn't gonna get teleported in to say hi to his boyfriend? His, like, side piece? His boyfriend's Edgeworth, but his side piece is Layton in this game. Woo! Finally over. You know, something's still bothering me about this case. The person who hit Olivia, where did they go? That's true. We don't know who actually assaulted Olivia. If it wasn't Espella, there must have been another person at the crime scene. But neither Olivia nor Johnny saw anybody else. The room was dark, save for the emergency light. I'm sure someone hid in the shadows. And Johnny was wearing sunglasses. I'm amazed he saw anything at all. He missed all those clues, so it's not much of a stretch to imagine he missed the perpetrator too. How about we head back now? Okay, let's go check out Tower Bridge while we still have some daylight left. Puzzle solving yaoi. Yeah. Oh.
What is it, Maya?
There, on the couch. Isn't that Espella's book?
Yo, it's time for yaoi.
It is the book she was holding. We should return it to her. Hey, Nick. Let's see what kind of stuff Espella likes to read.
Uh-oh, it's time.
Just quit it, Maya.
Labyrinthia, huh?
Hmm?
Huh?
Huh? Maya, look!
Huh?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Hey, Nick. Look, that's us, isn't it?
Yeah! Now they can meet. To be continued. It's a Fushigi Yugi. It's a Fushigi Yugi Isekai. Yo! I got some pick-the-rats from that. Or pick-a-rats. Guess I want to save. Alright, what's this? More like ink art. Well, any thing where you get sucked up into a book. So ink art, that series, Fushigi Yugi again. I'm very Fushigi Yugi filled. Lou, wake up, my boy. Professor? Good, I'm glad you're awake. Yeah, glad to be back. Are you feeling alright? Yeah, I'm fine. A bit drowsy, though. I guess I just fell asleep all of a sudden. Ah! Wait! Now I remember! Professor, what happened with the witches? And where exactly are we? Well, Luke, I've only just woken up myself. We've been here in this horse-drawn wagon since I awoke. How did we end up asleep in a wagon? That is something we must now find out. First of all, where are we? And secondly, where are we being taken? There's another passenger over there. Let's start by asking her. Good thinking, Professor. Okay. Alright. Where's the puzzle? There we go. There's always three. Always three. Yeah, okay, where's the last one? Let's fucking go. Crossover is genius considering the game genres, but it threw me for a loop considering the ending of Layton 1 and how unrealistic the Layton world is. Alright, here's my experience with both series. So, keep in mind I'm doing this as like a charity request. So like I didn't come here naturally. I have experienced the first Phoenix Wright game, so only the first one, not the trilogy, only the first game, and I have not played any of the Layton games. So I've been like piecing together the lore of Layton slowly over this game. I only just learned today that he's an archaeologist. I thought he was just a puzzle master. So it's been a wild time. Right, vegetables, they all look quite big and tasty looking. Perhaps it's a vegetable cart. No, I don't think it is. We're not in London anymore, are we? Okay, anything else to look at? It looks pretty drab, but this is a sightseeing tour wagon. The tickets had better be cheap. This is not the most comfortable either. I've only played Professor Layton 1 and watched playthroughs of Ace Attorney. Ah, I see. Like, my dad's super into Professor Layton. Like, he loves the series because he loves puzzle games, but I never played any of them. It was always like my dad's thing, not me. this story is very Layton-esque, and the lores of both are very standalone. I see, I see. There's one more passenger, at least not a freight wagon, at least. Okay, hi. Excuse me, but I wonder if you could tell us where this wagon's heading? Where's it heading? That really is a meaningless question. It goes without saying, since there's only one place we could possibly be heading. I'm not sure I entirely follow. What do you mean by one place? If you really want to know, why don't you ask the wagon driver? Although, whether you ask or not, we'll be arriving at our destination soon anyway. If that's the case, surely it wouldn't hurt to just tell us. Luke, let's take her advice. We may have better luck with the driver. Alright, if you say so. Okay. Okay. Good talk. You finally woke up, did you? I was wondering what to do with you both. I was starting to think you'd never wake up. Excuse me, but where is it that we're going? Me oh my! You didn't get into this wagon without knowing where it's headed, did you? Well, in truth, we only just became aware that we were in here. Until just a moment ago, we were in Tower Bridge in London. I'm afraid we have no recollection of having boarded this wagon. You certainly say the strangest things. You're both still half asleep, aren't you? Half asleep? Of course not. As far as I remember, you've both been in the wagon from the very start. There's no way that's right. And besides... Now, don't get so worked up, Sonny. You'll upset the other passengers. I know nothing about the two of you except from what I've seen. My job is just carry my passengers to that town. That town, you say? Well, looky here. It's just come into sight. Why not take a peek out at Silent Hill? There's so much animated cutscenes in the Layton parts. Like, there's just so much animated cutscenes. I love this. Three sins of his past? What the fuck? Luke is simply just hallucinating. What do you mean? Alright, give me just a sec. Alright. Layton's half of Silent Hill while Wright is doing RE4 navigation. Jesus Christ. Captain, all present and accounted for, sir. Ahem. I want you to keep in mind, men, that the peace of this town is in your hands. Never forget that no matter what happens, people look to you to keep the peace. We proud Knights of the Order will always protect the people. Yes, sir, for honor and glory. Captain! Captain! Hmm? What can I do for you, my little ones? I want to join the Order of Knights and patrol the streets like you. Ah, that's an upstanding ambition, lad. Perhaps when you're a little bigger. Yes, sir. I'll do my very best to grow up as soon as I can, sir. I like your spirit, young man. Be seeing you. Oh, you look so pleased with yourself. Don't you think a little weakling like you could join the Order of Knights, do you? Hey, that's not a nice thing to say. Every boy wants to be a knight. Every gender wants to be a knight. Oh, what can you do for one sweet as you as Barley Barkle Barley? Could you sing me a whittle song? Could you sing me a whittle song? Something romantic to melt my heart? Oh, fair maiden, the pleasure is mine. A worthy song for love such as thine. Shut the fuck up, Bardley! Oh, the love of your heart and the love of your head is full of warmth like freshly baked bread. Is Phoenix Wright gonna walk around here? Professor, look at those people over there. They're all wearing period costumes. I've never seen that in London. You're right, Luke. This town would appear to resemble the one he saw pictured in that book. Although, yeah, fucking beetle-looking ass. Though he's somewhat puzzled as to how we end up here. There is nothing strange about any of this. Ah, you're the passenger from the wagon. The really anime-looking fuck. The fact that we are here now is a predetermined turn of events. What do you mean? You're just brought here from outside. This outside of which you speak? Just what exactly are you referring to? Huh? Well, I mean, London, of course. There is no such place, nor is there any such thing as an outside. That Layton and Phoenix, they clash so badly. Not here, not in Labyrinthia. Labyrinthia? What? You mean, this is really Labyrinthia? Even so, that doesn't mean that London doesn't exist. If we went back the way we came, we'd be bound to come across it eventually. If you don't believe me, then why don't you take a look with your own eyes? Ah, Professor, the gate is gone! The Layton's borderline Animal Claus, Fire Emblem frickin' cutscenes, yeah. The gate we came through was right behind us, wasn't it? Yes, it certainly was there. So if that's the case, why does no one around here seem surprised? Seeing such a big gate disappear like that. Hey, where did she go? This is most perplexing. What's going on here? If this really is Labyrinthia, then could it be that we have somehow ended up inside that book? You mean the book Espello is showing us, don't you? The Historia Labyrinthia. That's right, Luke. Do you recall what happened to us at Tower Bridge? Well, I remember the book started glowing, but after that I'm totally blank. Professor, you don't think we've somehow been pulled inside that book, do you? Do you think there's a big ink spell, ink death thing, right? It's not gonna be an ink death, right? It's a bit early to be drawing conclusions just yet, my boy. There are quite a few people around here. Let's start off by asking a few questions. Like the two people standing right fucking in front of us. Some sort of are you saying this is some kind of isekai squad? Yes. I want to get the coins. fresh produce. I'm not getting the sparkle that's usually for the coins. Him. Though I do actually have to call it here because, the reason why I paused that little bit ago was because, like, my partner's getting dinner. So I made a dinner order, and it's gonna be coming soon. Yeah, dinner. It was cool to navigate in the 3DS with the 3D effects. Well, it's a stream, so unfortunately none of that. But I'm really liking this so far. I might play a little more. This game is 11 years old. Yes, it is. 2014 on the title screen, yeah. So I think I am gonna play a little bit more. This is gonna be on the back burner though, just because I have like other things I need to complete. So I'm very open to coming back to this though. But I enjoyed that. So this is like what Snowy Runes wanted me to play. So she succeeded once again. She recommended Ghost Trick for me last year, and I love that one. So this is already really quirky. Let's see if we're gonna raid tonight. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Who the fuck who's alive tonight? Jesus Christ, there's so many people. Damn it, Nero, I was about to raid. You shut. What do you mean? What? Well, who else were you thinking of raiding, Soot? By the way, everybody should go follow Mr. Insurance Man there. He'll sell you the best insurance. I promise, I'm not lying. Everybody go follow him because he's gonna hit affiliate or something. Yeah, thank you. I was like trying to remember how to do that. Yeah. Are you at affiliate numbers yet, Soot? Are you gonna get that good Twitch money? If he doesn't answer, then I'm just going to assume that he is getting that Twitch money now. Oh, he's definitely getting the Twitch money now. He's so talented and funny. So 34. Oh my god, people need to follow you more so you can get that Twitch money. Please. We're gonna read Squishy. Squishy's doing no wait, that's a lie. Why did it say that Squishy was live? She's not. Sometimes this fucking raid thing is like a little outdated. Cause like I clicked on Squishy, it was like, oh, she's not online. I'm like, so why did you show me her? Christ. Okay. I'm just gonna read GDQ because I have to leave quick, so I can't like stay in chat with anybody read. But thank you so much for hanging out. Tomorrow at some point, I don't know when I'm gonna start, but I'm gonna play more Sonic Frontiers. I'm getting closer to the end, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish it tomorrow or if I'm rating GDQ. What do you mean? Never mind, fucker. But tomorrow is gonna be Sonic, so we'll do that. Anyway, thanks for hanging. I'll see you tomorrow at some point. Bye.